That intro music is just fantastic. That is just top-notch stuff right there.
Beautiful.
I was chair dancing. Yes, I was. Good evening, and welcome back to the Red 5 Tavern. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to subscribe to our channels. But I'll send that over to Miss Kelly for all the details because she's the master of that.
Yay, thank you. If you have an Instagram account, please follow us on @red_5_tavern. If you prefer TikTok, we are at the Red 5 Tavern, one word. And if you are still on X, you're at red5 Tavern. Back to Charles.
Thank you very much, Miss Kelly. And spoiler alert, like those three things are like written down at the bottom of the screen over here. So yeah, that's a quick way of doing it over
and
there
I'm always
as well.
looking at my notes every day.
That's why I love throwing it over to you. Good old school style. I love it.
I love it.
All right. So tonight we are excited to be playing Chapter 22 of the Dead Falls Summoning. To the Spire. No, not the Batu cry of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but the Spire that is the center of the story. Last week, Derrok, the decrepit mummy lord, has been defeated, and our heroes are heavily battle damaged. But one task is clearly at hand, and it resides in the Spire at the Dead Falls. So, tonight we have the pleasure of playing with Miss Kelly, who's playing Datari. We've got DB, who's playing Grist. We've got Brad, who is playing Resh.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Bob is played by Bob. We're clear.
Yes.
Yes.
This is very good, yes.
He never gets the credit he deserves.
He does.
Bob
He-
has his
you know
own
what?
anonymity. He does.
That has to be fixed for next year. That next season, that will
He
definitely
has
be
a
fixed.
token already. Come on.
Dang it. He's official.
It's officially here.
Tina's playing Torga. We've got Cody playing Eerie, and we have Spencer playing Gibble. Thank you, players. Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you to the chat who's in there. I can't really see it right now, but that's fine. I've got about 45 different screens open, so I had a warp core meltdown this evening, and my computer was not happy with that at all. So I'm not going to tempt fate on that. So yes, I forgot to mention at the end of last episode that the entire party leveled up. That was a huge defeat that they had against Derrok. So the players have done that leveling up, but it'll only be in effect once the group takes a long rest. And long rest is a key word for Miss Kelly to freak out and jump for joy. She's been asking for a long rest for about 17 weeks or an hour game time, probably about 17 hours. So yes,
We've
and
never tracked how many times Kelly has said, "Can we take a long rest?" I really wish we could.
We're in the middle of freaking combat.
We can rest. We can just pause.
Narcolepsy.
Long
rest or one cup of coffee, one or the other.
I got the coffee.
It may be as many times as how many times Eerie has said how ugly Dewey is.
Oh,
so it may be
God.
that many, maybe.
Eerie.
See, there you go. All right. So the pall over the church has been lifted, yet the battle damage is heavy, but not all is lost. Gibble found a key, and he put it right in his pocket.
Prison purse.
He's not even wearing pants.
He found one, but what Gibble calls a pocket and what we call a pocket, we're not quite sure. But that's where we're going to start tonight. So I'm going to zoom in here. So as we know, last week or last session, Eerie was down here at the bottom checking out the table down over here. But Gibble was up over here. So Gibble, you just found a key. You were very happy about this key. And what would you like to do next?
Gibble's just over there grinning and very happy with himself that he has a key. He's like, "Oh, a shiny key! Look, guys, I got shiny key."
Gibbs, what can we put the shiny key in?
I'll
butt
protect
says
the
it's
shiny.
underwear.
I'll protect the shiny key. What I think
Seems
we
to be a
need.
loaded question in this group.
I bet you it's a chastity belt.
Oh, Erie.
Ew.
I mean, where else would you keep a key for that? I'd put it in a church. Nobody's gonna go look in there if they're looking to hook up.
We never
Well.
had chastity belts where I came from.
Yeah, they usually just call that a ball gag.
We had those where I came from.
Oh, this brings back fond memories of nights out under the stars. Oh.
I remember my first ball gag. Great grandma had it bronzed for me.
Like the baby shoes?
Exactly.
Like baby shoes.
Oh my god.
Next time, let me die.
I have the most awkward thought in
in
my head right now.
You brought me back twice for this.
Two
You thought I
times.
was doing you a favor. Ha!
You have some strange traditions there, Datari, but to each their own.
Wow, that went NC-17 real quick. All right, awesome. We're on a good roll. Yeah, so Gibble, you're up at the table, and you notice you've got quite a bit of the rest of the table to look at. You've got sort of a desk over to the right, and as I said, like in last session, obviously these things aren't as in pristine shape as they are here. They're just like, tattered and stuff like that, and lots of dust and all that kind of junk. And before Erie realizes that many of these tables are made out of wood, you may want to go take a look at them before he sets them aflame.
Absolutely. So Gibble will just put that key right in his pocket, surprisingly, and gonna look for anything shiny. If it's not shiny, he doesn't care.
Okay, so you start looking around, and you go through the tabletops, and you don't see any more shiny stuff. But you do work your way over to that desk that's over to the right there, and so you start looking through there, and you're opening. There's drawers. There's this kind of stuff, and you look at one thing that you found. It's not shiny, but you definitely realize that you've actually kind of seen that thing before, yeah, you've seen it before just a few minutes ago, and you see this in a drawer, sort of below, like hidden behind a bunch of things in a drawer. But one of you guys, one of them, you don't really remember who it was, picked that up, and it could have been Erie. Pretty sure it was Erie. That he showed you something exactly like this, and you found another one.
Yeah, so Gibble's gonna take it, and he's just gonna be like very excited. He's gonna like, oh, I got treasure now. I got the new treasure now.
Gibble.
And he's just gonna.
Gibble.
Yes.
We need that.
Derrok
is not finished until we find his jars, his remains. We need. You found more of these?
It's my new treasure I just found, but yes.
Well, I don't want Derrok to come back.
I have an idea. I have an idea. Accio gold chalice, and reach in my bag, and what I have a gold chalice.
We can't get drunk. We need to find canopic jars.
Gibble, look at this shiny chalice I have.
Ooh.
Trade.
Erie's gonna speak up. Where the fuck did you find that?
I found it. Over...
Not you, dumbass.
Don't worry about it, Erie. Don't worry about it. Gibble, I will give this to you if you give me that rock. It's just a rock. You don't want to.
I mean, the rock has a face on it, though. Like, even my best rock friend doesn't even have a face on it.
Oh,
Erie's
Gibble,
gonna walk over and hold out his hand and say,
deal.
"Can I look at it?"
Actually, why would I give it to you?
You're
Dotori's
not giving
offering
it to me. I just want to look at it. You can have it back. I don't care.
Gibble's gonna throw it over to Datari.
Oh, fuck, there. I catch it, and I'm like, here you go. And I give Gibble a golden chalice, and I safely tuck that urn into my bag. By the way, you guys, I found some stuff. I actually have a golden chalice for each of you. Everybody gets a gold chalice.
Ooh.
That's nice. Can we please destroy the jar? I'm
Not
not
yet.
sure if anyone's aware, but I took a beating.
Not yet. Not yet. Hold
From
on
my
a second.
mommy.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, Grit.
He's got mommy issues.
Let's all get drunk.
Just so
That's
that
the
you guys
best thing
know.
I've heard you say all day.
Oh, yes.
Just so that you
That
guys
one's on
know,
me.
each of the golden chalices I just gave you guys are 5,000 gold pieces each. And, because I don't want to hear anybody bitching later, I take out a giant pile of gold coin, and I give everybody 1,500 gold pieces each.
Erie's gonna look at Datari. You know, your attitude's about as ugly as Dewey's face.
I take Erie's golden chalice back.
You think you can pull it out of my hand?
I already did.
Oh, wow. Without a roll. Isn't that amazing?
Erie's just gonna look at his empty hand. Wow, it must have been my left hand.
We call that one the
So-
stranger.
Oh.
Only if you've been sitting on it for 20 minutes.
I smacked Erie in the chest with it, and I'm like, here's your stupid chalice.
I
and
am
Torga
to
looks
inform
at
you that this
Gibble.
mouse is not stupid.
Torga
Gibble
looks at
is
Gibble and says, Gibble, the chalice is not for you to pee in. Don't pee in it.
I know it's not for me to pee in. I'll show you what it's used for.
Don't put it up your butt!
I don't think it has a flared base. Please, don't.
Wow.
It's
Nobody
like a
trusts the
built-in
goblin
seat
around
now.
here.
How many cursed items are you people carrying on you? We are
Oh, on us or
Literally-
in us?
in
Do we
the
count
heart of darkness right now, and you are throwing around these trinkets as if they're
Oh, I mean, do we count that bad jerky I ate? Because my intestines are rolling right now. I don't know.
Listen, I'm usually really good with the shenanigans in between killing things, but I'm with the dragon on this one.
Okay.
Can we get past the golden chalice and the things in butts? And can we please start destroying these things? Because I'm sure that's not the real one. We got to go back and forth. Oh, you chose poorly. I'm sure it's coming somewhere.
Okay, all right, fine. So I'm like, what do you want me to do? Just smash it on the ground?
You should open it and look at it first.
That
Wait,
could
Yeah.
is there
be
gold in
fun.
there? Damn it, I didn't
Wait.
look.
That's what you
Don't
get for
breathe it
being dumb,
in.
my boy.
The dust
It's-
could be harmful. You don't
It's
want to get that up
probably
in
like
your
a
nostril.
shriveled heart or something. That's what we're hoping for.
Put
You
that dust in
guys
the line,
stand
snort
back.
that shit.
You guys stand back, okay? Just in case.
Oh, you don't have to
Stand
tell
back.
me.
Okay.
Why are you gonna burn us again?
I don't know if
Yes.
flames are gonna shoot out of this thing's head.
Yes.
I'm more worried about him shooting out of you.
So do you want to sort of like locate yourself more centrally, Tatari, and like sort of away from everybody else?
Yes, please.
It's a good idea.
Put
go
me in the
upstairs.
middle of the pentagram.
That seems
Okay.
like a good
This
idea.
is just set up.
That's a good place
This
for
is-
a demon spawn.
That's what I was just gonna say.
All right.
Actually, you were
so
over
I do
here
that.
near. Gibble was over here, where he found said like that. So okay, so Gibble and Eerie, do you guys want to
Gibble, get
move
down.
back? Sort of.
If
It's
anything,
not-
Gibble gets closer.
I was
Could,
gonna
could,
say,
I,
Erie's gonna stay right there.
could I stand next to Datari and draw my longsword?
Sure.
I
You
thought
have
I
a
had
pencil.
your broken long sword.
No, that's the great sword.
Uh,
This is just the well, we found it, the longsword +2 that we found. Here.
And
you
Erie's
want-
carrying the less great sword.
Do you want a piece of paper and a pencil? You said you were gonna draw it.
oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna look at Resh. I'm like, what are you gonna stab me, Dragon Boy?
We could only be so lucky.
No idea the powers that we are messing with right now.
I have a good idea.
Your comrade has a good idea.
It's terrible.
Well, I don't. What? Whatever. And I open it. I open it.
All right, so you open it, yes, and you hear like a, oh, well, whatever. That was perfect sound effects. I'm going to try to reduce that. And thank you very much. And so so again, like sort of like at this sort of release of pressure, like a mason jar that's been sitting in the back of the fridge for about 14 years. And there's no smell, surprisingly. It is warm, which is kind of odd and disgusting in its own. And inside you see almost leather-like shriveled pieces of something, or rather. But it's flesh-like, or at least organic, but dried over centuries.
Those
That's
better not
called
be old
jerky.
sausages.
It's jerky. It's jerky.
What? How do you know they're not sausages? They look very gross.
Have you ever
Sure.
seen a sausage that's dried? It's usually long and round.
We should ask. Gibble would know what a sausage looks like.
A dried sausage is like a pepperoni, isn't it?
Gibble's gonna
If
back.
it looks like a sausage, I would say don't eat it, considering it's a mummy part.
Mummy sausage.
Actually, I think Grist is right. I think it's like dried up hearts and shit.
It definitely
And
has
shit?
the air of, it's not like the dust that Eerie found, which was almost like a decoy.
He's still holding inside of his little pouch too, by the way.
Yeah. Well, Mama didn't
All right.
raise no bitch, so we all know that.
Gotta be able to rub that shit in later.
I
So
hope it doesn't give you herpes.
I'm going to put the hearts in the middle of the pentagram. Like I'm gonna dump it on the floor in the middle of the pentagram. And I'm going to Eerie,
Yeah.
I'm gonna step outside the circle, okay? You know what to
Why?
do. You know what to do. And I
Now
put
I'm
the
concerned
hearts
I
down
don't
in the
remember
middle
what
of the
fuck I'm supposed to
pentagram.
do.
Step outside
Remember,
the
you're
circle.
trading.
Eerie, do it.
Resh, do you sort of get out of the circle?
Yes.
Here's
Any
gonna
consideration.
mumble
What about
some
Gibble?
things
What do you guys? What do you do? You see, Datari dump the contents of
The moment Gibble saw that stuff, he just went right over to Grist and said, "That is some freaky shit in there. I think we should just leave."
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're
Torga's
right over
staying
here.
in the back. Torga's staying in the back. She's good. She's like, nah, I'm good.
All
I
right.
ain't getting nowhere near that stuff.
And Eerie, you're just sort of
do it.
off this circle. You know, obviously the bits and pieces are right in here. And it's not very big. We're talking about shriveled body parts from 500 years ago. So it's a bunch of scabs basically on the ground.
Eerie's
Oh.
gonna
That's
cast
cool.
Firebolt.
That's kind of. I just gave myself stomach rub on that one.
Yum.
Yes.
Bunch of scabs.
Yeah.
A bunch of scabs.
And mommy scabs.
Yikes! All right.
Mom,
Yes,
Freshly
but,
cooked. That's why they were still warm.
Oh my god!
tasty.
Yum.
So Eerie's
So,
gonna
yeah.
cast Firebolt at them.
Yes.
Okay. And so you do that, and you set them on fire, and then the mummy body that you guys sort of killed, it was actually sort of over in this little area here. It immediately immediately smolders and turns to dust and is gone.
Yes.
Whoa.
Eerie, high five. High five. Yeah.
Nicely
Look at
done.
you two.
Did you notice I didn't set anybody else on fire?
You have to go and say that and just screw up the
I'm
moment.
just asking a question.
To be fair, Datari, that did hurt just a bit.
I know it hurt. That's why I healed you guys.
You know what else hurts?
You did.
What?
You know what else hurts?
What?
Looking at Dewey's face.
Damn it, Yuri!
We need to bring Dewey back, I swear. So I do.
He's far, far away.
Probably for
So,
his own good.
okay. For his own good. Much like Resh, he doesn't want to be here right now.
Poor Resh. Torga notices Resh just looking like he'd rather run himself through with the broken parts of the sword that the Tatari he's carrying in her bag.
I can help him with that.
He's just looking for a ride home. So you guys, like I said, so that maneuver being done, all of the threats really are removed. And now it's up to you. You guys have somewhat of a semblance of what happens next. Some of you don't. It's sort of like a unknown, but lots happened in the last session. But what would you guys like to do now?
I am over halfway dead, and I'm freaking exhausted, and I can't perform anything bigger than a cantrip. So I need to take a long rest. I need sleep. I'm walking back to the damn ship. Who's
I kind of second the long rest, but I still want to know where the fuck you got these chalices from.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Torga's tired of this church. She said, yeah.
I hate
She'd like to get.
churches.
She said, yeah. She said she's done. She's done. She's feeling a bit weary, even though she's not as damaged as others. She's just feeling a little mind weary.
Have we searched everything in here?
Torga's not one for raiding, so she may not.
Or
care
just
as
over
much,
by the
but-
desk area?
Yeah, the desk area is pretty much cleared by Gibble.
Okay.
There's some on the either side you can sort of see by the by these areas over here. These are books and stuff like that. It looks like, I mean, you know, feel free to look at it, but there's those are the two last areas. You guys haven't really explored the basement for that, you know, to any deep degree. I can say that.
Well, I found all the giant loot. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I do want to go back down to the basement first and go into the kitchen because there might be coffee in there.
Oh, fuck.
Yuri's gonna check the bookshelf next to him.
I thought Yuri would have gone to the kitchen to see if there's any booze.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
looking
going
for,
to, but I'm standing right here. There's no reason to walk twice the distance.
That makes sense.
So you head over to the books, and you don't really see anything. Everything is tatters. You touch it, and it basically turns to dust. So nothing really of any. There's nothing you can pull from there among the ruins. I mean, it is dry. It's paper, and there's a wooden, you know, like stand behind it, but or below it. But yeah, it's up to you.
Is there anything else around me that looks interesting that I might want to look inside of?
Nope.
Yuri's gonna set the bookshelf on fire.
Oh. Torga looks at Erie and goes, when did you become so fire happy?
I don't know. It's just kind of fun anymore.
I mean,
Wrist is going to shoot a fireball at the other set of books. Just
Okay.
out of exasperation.
He gets it.
Feels like a good idea. Yeah.
Torga's like men. Always wanted to play with fire.
I'm going to use my
She goes
breath
after the Tari.
and put those fires out with my cold breath.
Oh, Jesus!
Yuri's gonna look over at Rash and touch the bookshelf and set it back on fire again.
Yeah, seriously.
We can do this all day.
Torga's following the Tari because she knows they're doing this dick measurement
Yeah,
contest.
I'm
and
just
she's like,
shaking
I'm
my head
done.
and rolling my eyes.
I'm just gonna go with the Tari. They can measure their dicks.
I
Well,
make
we're
I make a big ice dick sculpture.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to take my large testicles and go back to the ship with the lady.
Oh God!
He can't
Have
do that
fun
with fire,
your,
so I win.
fire.
Yeah.
Torga, can you show me where the kitchen is?
Yes, let's go. Maybe I can find some extra snacks for Gibble. He's always hungry.
That's true. That's true.
Okay,
I have a question for the
yeah.
DM.
Sure.
When Resh makes the ice stick, Does that technically count as? Does that count as water?
Yes, it does.
Erie's going to use shape water and turn it to water and just have it flop and hit the floor.
I'm going to counterspell that.
He's like, worth it! Worth it!
I don't actually have counterspell, but I would if I could. I'm fresh out of level 3 spell slots, so his.
Great.
Oh my god. Okay,
Somebody's
so far we've
stamina's a
got.
little low.
Yeah, I tried.
So,
with some hand motions and shit, but it didn't do anything.
so far we got Torga and Datari wanting to head downstairs. So let me move. You guys start walking through the door.
Oh,
You
no
guys head
more
over here.
wheeze.
No, it's
Can we
it's all
pretend?
undercover.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
following a little behind them though,
Okay, so
because
Bob,
I
will
stuck
follow
around
you.
to watch the first, second, and second strike of the dick measuring contest
I'll do.
before I
I mean,
bounce.
yeah,
We'll,
I'll do the
we'll call
wheeze
it a
from now
draw
on.
as of right now.
Yes.
So you guys have a dick ice sculpture contest going on. Gable, what do you guys got? Gable, what are you doing?
Gibble is just spectating as he wants to get in on the action, but isn't sure when it's safe to do so, since there's a bunch of fire constantly going around everywhere. But he has his axe ready to smack at something.
Okay, so you're ready for anything and are being quite enthused by the ice and the melting water. All right.
Especially the big dick. He's never seen one so big.
It's
So
disgusting.
All right. So let's
Dragon
move you
scale.
guys over to
Yes, we got
Yes,
the
whee!
and then and then whatever that sound is.
That's a dolphin? What?
Aw.
Apparently. Yeah,
Bob's a
Bob,
dolphin now, apparently.
Bob is very
Bob's
intelligent, so that tracks.
Of course, Torga's happy to have Bob tag along because she thinks Bob's the best.
Bob's
boy.
offended you said something about his mother.
So
Maybe check your dialect next time.
thanks for all the fish. Okay, so that's a Douglas Adams reference, by the way.
Oh yeah,
So
winning.
so what you guys notice when you get down here is that the sort of the darkness that you guys experienced when you were last down here is gone. So everything is lit. There's no sort of more discovery. It's all open, especially since
Yes.
you guys defeated the Mummy Lord. So we'll spend a few minutes down here before we head back upstairs. So what would you guys
Okay.
like to do? You come down to the bottom of the stairs and you know there's a bedroom sleeping quarters here. Or at least what you thought were, but yeah.
I feel like we should go in there.
I feel like we should. Let's go in there.
I mean,
Okay.
hopefully we
You
don't
guys-
see anybody in there. You know, a priest had a wank on the sheets. Not interested in finding any of that. But
Oh, the sheets are crusty.
I'm
Yay,
not
very
sitting
wow.
on them.
Oh.
Well, it is a church.
Oh.
Okay.
What is
So
seven dwarves?
what's that?
Was the seven dwarves sleep here?
Exactly. You know the mattresses, they're all crusty.
I don't want to.
Hey, good.
Ew.
Did they have
So
anything to
you-
riffle through? Yeah.
Obviously, like they're not in this greatest shape. All the material, all the things are like in tattered shape. But if you guys go through this entire area and you start turning up and turning things down and uncovering stuff, what you guys find in there?
Lots of socks.
Got my pen.
oh
Ew.
my goodness.
Now let me get my.
Holy
Lots of
socks.
quarters bouncing. Lots of quarters bouncing off the
Looks like sock sculptures.
Man, these socks are really stiff. Oh,
Oh, good thing
God.
Gibble's not here.
You can make sock puppets out of them.
Oh.
They're like those animals. They're like those animals that you get on cruises. You know, when you wake up and they're shaped as like,
oh my God! On the bed, the
Oh,
damn
God.
animal towels. Yeah.
oh my god! I just vomited in my mouth twice tonight. Oh my god!
Damn. We're not eating today at all. We're just not going to eat. Yeah.
All right. Going through this, you find a bottle of elixir of health and remove curse.
Could I have that remove curse? I seem to be stumbling around here with, I don't know, mummy breath?
I have no problem with that. Go ahead.
I
don't need it. I don't need it.
I can heal myself, right? We said that last episode.
Yes.
You can
Yes,
touch
So
you can
I
yourself,
don't
touch
need the
yourself.
elixir of health then.
You can touch yourself, Tatari. We've established
Shame to
that.
waste this semi-private room.
I tossed the elixir of health to Torga.
Okay.
Well, elixir of health has different properties than health potion. Just for
And can I
discussion
clarify?
purposes,
Is this the bottle of elixir of health and remove curse? Like, is it one or
no,
is it two bottles?
there's two. There's two bottles.
Oh, okay.
One,
I'm sorry. I
one
wrote
remove
this
curse,
together.
and then
Okay.
the elixir of health
I-
cures blindness, being deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned. So it's it's different than a potion of health. It's one of those things where you guys may need it in the future.
Okay.
Or
Grist,
in
what do you
Grist's
need?
case right now.
What do you need this, Grist?
I'm going to need to remove curse here, so,
Okay, here. Well, I know Tatari has to give him that. She gave me the other one.
Yeah.
All right. As soon as you
Sorry,
down
gonna
that
start-
grist, the curse, the mummy rot is no longer in your veins, and you no longer lose health points, and you are cleared from the lasting effects of mummy rot.
Oh, thank God. That
What
stuff
about
tastes
a
like
strong
moose piss,
hand?
though.
You look like a new man, Grist. You look good now.
Well, I'm a little beat up anymore, but don't
Your
drink.
breath is still kicking.
Don't get
though.
cursed by a mummy, because the cure is apparently moose piss.
Datari's gonna start looking under each bed to see if she could find a clean chamber pot, because the only chamber pot Datari has right now has the
It's a
gem that
Cujo.
fell out of Gibble's butt. So
Actually,
You
you find a clean chamber pot over in this little table area, which is sort of the
yes,
common area for all of them. Yes, you find a clean chamber pot.
Datari just puts that in her bag of holding.
You know, Tatari, you can always wash the chamber pot that you have.
That's like
Like water. You know what?
What does it look like? Torga.
Like from the toilet?
There are times I forget how fucking stuck up you are. There are times, and then you remind me this time.
Do you want to scrub somebody else's shit?
I have scrubbed some horrible things out of things. Who do you
Datari,
think?
just a quick
scrubs-
question. Do those things slosh around in the bag of holding?
They eat at their place. It's like
She's-
a whole wibbly wobbly, timey wimey thing.
So everything's covered in shit.
There's shelves in there, apparently.
It's got its own place. Trust me. It's got its own place.
Frozen. Who do you think gets the bloodstains and the guts out of, well, before I went to the castle, I've been pampered a bit, but before that, who do you think got the stink of battle out of me leathers and all me armor?
Well, I wouldn't. I mean, I would clean up my own shit if I was dirty, but I don't want to touch somebody else's shit.
Good point.
I even had my servants clean up the bathtub after Gibble was done bathing.
But yet you throw someone else's shit at other people.
Not with my hands.
There's some
I
thick
clean it when
irony
it
there.
goes.
Or just, you're a terrible person.
I don't have to
Thick
touch
layer
it
of
with my
feces. Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't touch it with my hand.
Yeah, she
I'm aware
whimies
she
it.
touches it with other people's
I
faces.
whiny it.
Ugh. So
And as
she
you guys
finds
are
her
talking-
chamber pot. Yeah.
As you guys are talking, you sort of as you're talking and cleaning things up and looking for things, you realize that for the most part, you've gone through all of this. You went through this. This is one of the bigger rooms you didn't explore. The last one would be the kitchen that you guys very, quickly went in. Well, it was just Gibble and Torga who popped in there. All the other rooms that you guys know of have been explored and cleared. So that would be the last place you would want to go.
Let's
Or
run
the
to
last
the
room
kitchen,
you could go.
guys.
I definitely want to go to the kitchen. They might
And
have
Torga-
coffee.
Torga prays internally. Please let them have coffee. She's so sick of hearing her. bitch
Please
about
let
having
them
no
have coffee. I have
You guys
no
head out.
coffee.
Torga's thinking she's gonna start carrying something in her pouch for all times. Maybe buy a little percolator or something, sticking it, add it to her little, little percolator, so she has it for her.
That'd be so nice.
It would be, wouldn't it?
I think I still
All right,
have.
so you guys leave the sleeping quarters and head towards the kitchen. We're gonna head back up to this area. So we've got Resh, we've got Gibble, we've got Eerie. You guys just sort of disintegrated the mummy's remains, and it just sort of disappeared in a very kind of cool way. What would you guys like to do now?
Is there anything remaining standing in the room that's like intact?
Yeah, I mean, there's a few things like the table near this area has not been set afire or has been set in cold cockdom over down here. So yeah, there's things like that are standing, but everything.
Someone cockeyed over there.
Thank you very much. That's a new word we can all use in the future.
That was a great
yeah,
finale. Good job.
You did it.
For the
You did it.
cockdom.
Yeah.
But everything else has been exposed. There's nothing that everything has been looked at. So Gibble realizes there's not much going on here in this room. You've explored it. You found a cool key. You've got a golden chalice, and yeah, you're pretty much fed up with this room.
Gibble wishes to smash the thing down there at the bottom.
Wait, my little friend. Before you do that, have you
What?
ever wanted to be a dragon?
Me? A dragon?
Yes.
I've never really thought about like how would I be a dragon? I mean,
What?
I guess it'd be
if
cool
you
to
were-
fly.
If you were a dragon, what kind of dragon would you be? Would you breathe fire? Would you breathe cold? Acid? What would you breathe?
Oh, I like that acid. Yeah, that sounds cool.
All right, so I'm going to go over to him. I'm going to kneel down right beside him, and I'm put my hand on Gibble's shoulder, and I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath. And for the next minute, Gibble is able to breathe acid out of his mouth. At
Oh,
whatever
Lord.
target he is.
Wow,
I'm so glad I'm downstairs.
that is cool.
All right, I am going to absolutely anything left intact in this room. Gibble's going to use that full minute to throw up acid on all of that.
Okay,
Dude,
well the
don't
table.
get any on the key.
He's safe in his pocket. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Pocket.
Pocket.
Yeah. So, the
Butt
the
cheeks.
table, being organic material, is your first candidate to be acid breath, for lack of a better term.
By the way, it does 3d6 damage to whatever he spits at, and it's
Well.
a 15-foot cone. So just have at it.
Oh Lord.
God.
Have at it and stand back, is what you're trying to say.
Erie's gonna move towards the door to the stairs just to get out of Gibble's way. He
So, like,
trusts
over
him
here,
about
kind
as
of thing?
much as he trusts Atari.
Here's Gibble spitting his acid,
All right, so Gibble, you unleash your acid and you spray it like left to right, and you absolutely layer on top of this decrepit old wooden table, and it starts smoking, and the acidic smoke is kind of damaging, but you're fine. But you are totally loving this new power that Resh has given you, and the table sort of collapses under its weight. The paper's destroyed. It's absolute mayhem. The rock behind it, of course, is not damaged, which is kind of cool. So, in a similar way that the fire just destroys it, this your acid has completely rendered this table and all its contents just like into this sort of very smoky, nasty pile of mush.
Awesome. Gibble is also, very excited, just going around and having at it. He is also going to, he's going to make sure he puts some acid over on the sigil there. The
pentagram?
The pentagram,
right.
yes.
Resh, do you you're sort of in the cone of
Oh yeah, I'm back in the corner. Just put me in.
He said he's getting the hell out of there.
I'm just gonna Blair Witch it in the corner there and just turn towards the corner.
Over there, a little bit of snot coming out of his nose.
Oh my god!
All right, so Gibble, you start just like spraying the carpet, as it were, this underlayment, and you just like completely disintegrate this entire carpet. It's just gone, and as that happens, you're giddily jumping around, and you move over here, carefully avoiding the acid, and you see your next target of like books and all that kind of stuff over here.
Excellent. You're just going at it. Gibble is having such a fun time, as he just keeps on going on and on,
All right, so you're exorcisting this whole thing, just vomiting acid all over the place. Your neck is almost turning 360, and you're just destroying everything. And at this point,
does
the
he
acid
still look
smoke.
like a goblin, or does he look like a dragonborn?
He's still him.
Question for-
He's just spitting out a cone of acid.
He's like that
I'm
little
getting
lizard
this
from
mental
Jurassic Park.
image.
He just like gets this little thing and just starts spitting acid. So,
Glad it's
Resh,
coming out of his
question for
mouth
you.
and not out of his butt.
This is true. The acid, is it like obviously it does damage, but is there like a concentration level of smoke? Because this is an accurate smoke here. Would there be any consideration for parts per million, if you know what I mean? Like, if he's just destroying everything at this point.
Yeah, I pulled out a little device just to measure for that, just to make sure that we're not above any acceptable OSHA limits in this church.
Ye old nanometer.
I don't know. I mean, it depends. How big is this church? I mean, it's
well,
That
it's
room
not
ain't looking
small.
too big. I don't know.
yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah, I mean, the minute's about up anyway. I think we're
Maybe
We're good.
knock a
He's
window
had-
out to give some ventilation. Maybe.
Yeah.
Do that.
Probably want to crack a window, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is and the acid is sort of holding towards the ground area. But as Gibble, as you're sort of like walking around, just spraying everything with this wonderful power, you see your acid sort of running out just as you're sort of making it up to this table that you've already explored, and you're like. And it's running out. It's nearing its end, and so what do you do?
God damn it, I didn't reach the last shelf. And he's going to go over and smash the last shelf over there on the left.
All right,
My little
So,
destructive goblin.
all right. So you smash that area, and you take that part out. There's still a few little areas that obviously towards your left to complete your destruction, if you'd like to finish that.
No, Gibble's bored now. So he's then just going to be like, all right, I'm done.
That's so Gibby. That's so Gibby.
But you haven't. I'm a peer in. How about the lightning damage, my friend?
Oh my god!
Lightning.
I mean, I still got I got a first level spell slot available. We can do this to get at first level. We can,
Wait. You're saying I could do that one with lightning now?
Yes.
Oh. All right.
In
Yes.
fact, if we're resting up here, I think I'll go ahead and just sprout my wings, and then he can just get on my back. And then we just go around this entire church spitting lightning.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm in the basement. I'm so glad I'm in the basement.
Honestly, Charles, fuck this church. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yes.
it's been nothing but trouble.
It's a good thing I planned for this. All right. So
You did, of course. You did. You did. You totally did. Yeah.
all right. So
With a little
okay.
look.
So Gibble, just like the artwork for the episode, is back on the on Resh, who's a flying dragon once again, and you guys take off over here to get into the main area of the church. To go and take a look at that. What the next thing you guys can destroy? Actually, before you even get there, there's some stuff right over here. I don't think Erie destroyed these with. You know what? He
I
did set
did.
these on fire.
I
You
set
did.
that crap on
Okay.
fire.
So let's just keep on going. All right. So you guys pass the first like wooden structures. You notice they're all smoldering and under burnt. And Erie, just before we head back downstairs, what would you like to do? You see Gibble jumping giddily onto the back of Resh, who's now sprouted wings again, and they head off into the main area. What would you like to do?
Harry's gonna go downstairs. He's like, nope, I'm not getting freaking shot with electricity. Fuck that shit, lightning.
All right.
Ass.
So
Looks like Mama raised a bitch.
motherfucker.
No, looks like Mama didn't raise no dumbass.
All right, let's head back here. So you head downstairs, and you see in front of you. You got the sleeping quarters are in front of you. The door's open. It looks pretty ransacked actually, because like they're sort of turned over and stuff. Not that you've been down here very much, but it looks like it's been turned over and searched.
As Erie walks by that door back towards the hallway, he's gonna set whatever bed he can see on fire as he walks.
Oh,
by.
for fuck's sake.
Okay, so you launched that. So you guys down over here, you hear some sort of like incantation and like the sound of flames and dust and tinder just like catching fire. And
Tori runs back over there real quick because she doesn't know what it is, and the sound freaked her out. So she could like run back, yeah.
and so you see
She wants to see
Erie,
what that sound is. Yeah.
right? So you see Erie, who's just set the some of the beds on fire.
Oh. So I'm gonna start singing. How do we dance while the world keeps turning? How do we sleep while the beds
are burning.
Meanwhile, Torga and Grist and Bob are in the hallway looking at each other going, what in the fuck is going on here?
Are we
Tori's just,
really amazed, though?
jamming.
Yes. Like, she's like, Torga's like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Set it all on fire. Burn it down.
We
Just-
should probably hurry because they're gonna probably engulf the kitchen.
Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. Oh, yes, let's go. Let's go.
And the rest of you could sing, "We didn't start the fire." It was Erie. Because he's an asshole.
So can we sing Electric Avenue upstairs then?
Yeah!
I'm gonna rock on to Electric Avenue.
And you're gonna take it higher. All right. Whew. All right. Musical interlude right there. All right.
Woogie, 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 woogie.
Electric slide.
So you guys basically all head down together towards the kitchen.
Yes.
Yes.
The bathhouse actually was, the empty bathhouse was cleared. You guys head into the kitchen. Wee! Sorry. Wee, motherfucker. And
Wee!
all right. So you guys see some dilapidated stuff. You see tables. You see everything you'd see in a kitchen, but of course, like, in a sort of a situation where it's not very fresh and stuff like that. But you guys can more than welcome to explore.
Okay.
I'm just looking for coffee beans.
Target looks at Erie. What are you doing down here? Why did you come down here? You were upstairs.
Oh, you don't want to see what Gibble's doing.
Oh.
Literally, it's not safe. Just give him a minute.
Wait a minute. Who's watching Gibble then?
Did we leave
Rash-
Gibble with the
Rash
guy
is
that tried to
watching.
kill him already?
Oh,
Give-
wait a minute.
If he can kill Gibble, I think we got more to worry about. And
You left the Dragonborn in charge of Gibble? He tried killing us before.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Datari. Now I will have to step in and say, look, I understand there's trust issues, remember? I've dealt with trust issues. I do believe Resh is back to curse Resh. I mean, I don't know if he was an arsehole then either, but he seems like he's a safe arsehole now.
But we don't
So-
even know pre-curse Resh.
Well, you didn't know pre-me either. I didn't know you.
Yeah, the only problem was is we didn't know pre-Rush, and Rush turned out to be a dick. Wow.
I mean, I'm okay
So
with
if we're
Rush being
looking
a dick.
if we're looking at you and Rush, then we're batting 50-50 here, and good and evil.
But I turned to Erie and I go, you've been in a bit of a snit since we've been here. Just a bit. You've been a little destructive, more so than usual.
It's
Are
a
we sure
fucking
about
sin.
that?
There's no coffee.
You've been
No
a little
alcohol.
I just sense you're just slightly on the edge of more irritable than usual. Just slightly.
Erie's telekinetic ability allows him to cast Mage Hand, but cast it invisibly without any motion or verbal component. So he's gonna
Okay.
cast it and start knocking shit off the table over by Datari. Invisibly. So she can't see it going on. Nobody sees it. Just shit starts falling off the table.
So Datari, you see like you're walking around looking desperately for coffee, and you see things just start flying off the tabletop.
Honestly though, Datari's a sorceress and she has see invisibility, so she could see exactly what it is. And she doesn't pay any mind of it.
And Torga stands there and know it's one of their bullshit, and she's looking at both of them going,
It's not me, it's him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Erie, you know damn well what I'm talking about.
You're giving me a lot of credit. Erie starts looking through shit.
I cast Mage Hand and flip Erie off.
Erie just raises his hand. Don't need to cast it.
Ah.
All right, so
I
you
left
guys start
one-
looking through. Okay, go ahead, Chris.
I left one penis measuring fight for another, apparently.
yes, now they're measuring their mage hands. Oh.
Mage hand. Look at the size of my hand. It's
Ooh,
the
it's pretty
best hand.
strong. Torga's just like, hey, bah! She's over all of it. Bah!
I'm just trying to look for coffee beans.
All right, so each of you sort of like pick a different area to sort of explore, and so Grist, you come upon a tin, sort of like a screw top tin that's on the ground. It feels somewhat empty, but it's not, and you pick it up, and it has a metallic sound inside. Is there something inside of it?
I'm gonna try to open it.
Well, you just twist it off the top, and you see like maybe papers, maybe it was, recipes. You're not quite sure what it was, but there's definitely something at the bottom of the tin.
I'm gonna carefully kind of tip it out, see if I can get it to shake out of it.
Sure. So you do that, and you pull it out, and it's a ring.
Ooh. Oh, he went to Jared.
No, every kiss begins with K. All right.
Oh. He went to the mall and sales.
Wait.
It's there.
Every
It's
kiss
definitely
begins
there.
with G.
Everything begins with K.
Well, if he proposed to me before we killed him, I might have
And
gone.
Derek started with the D.
Ah,
At least my dead husband made me my ring. He made it. No mall shopping for him. No.
Yeah, but so
Um,
it's a ring. You're not quite sure what it obviously what it does, but it's a ring, and you definitely feel some magic imbuities
Can I
to
do
it.
an Arcana check on it?
Yes, you can.
It's a cock ring, isn't it?
Oh my god.
For cock
Forgivable.
You're gonna have to
For
sleep it.
cock thumb.
For God.
That's 24.
Okay, so you hold it and you start examining it. You see some markings on it, and it is a ring of evasion, and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn, and the power of this ring is that when you fail a dexterity saving throw while wearing the ring, you can take a reaction to expend one charge to succeed on that save instead. So it's a dexterity saving throw catch, and it's got 3 charges, and that recharges daily. So it's a perpetual ring. It's a pretty powerful ring.
Nice.
Wow.
Good find.
I'm
Good
gonna put it on.
find.
I like it.
Good find.
And okay, so let's go to Datari. You're tussling around with things. Whew, that's some heavy feedback from someone. Not quite sure who it is, but
Lightning.
That sounds like lightning.
Oh.
It's freaking Gibble and
That's
freaking
Gibble.
Rush upstairs.
echoing through the church. We'll get to that very shortly.
Turner's looking up going,
That's phenomenal. So you guys hear that
I
going on? It's
love
like you're
that.
wondering what the hell is going on upstairs.
yeah,
What the fuck?
Erie,
I'm gonna stay down here. I'm just gonna stay down here.
Yuri looks over at Torga and goes, I told you don't want to know what the fuck's going on up there.
I am staying down here.
so Erie,
That's awesome.
you're as you're going through stuff, you find like a container, and it's amongst a whole bunch of things, and it's like got these clamp closings on it, and you see written on it, it says beans. And conversely, Datari, as you're going around, you're looking and you see a little flask, but there's no markings on it, like a flask, like some sort of like almost miniature barrel.
Okay. All right.
Yuri's
And-
gonna pick
Well,
up the
before you
thing
get
of
there, and
beans.
Torga, you're exploring over there. You find this small little box, sort of shoved under the table, and it's sealed, but it has a lock on it. But it's not, it's flimsy. It's not like the lock is going to prevent you from doing anything. But yeah, there's a little lock on the box.
Okay, so if I wanted to
So
just break it, I probably could at some point.
Right. You basically have
Okay.
to look at it and it would open.
Okay. Can I do that
So
now, or do I need to wait for the
Yeah,
card
sure.
to
You can.
come?
Yeah, let's start with you.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
crack open that thing.
So Torga, she's pretty strong. She just grabs a hold of the lock
Mm-hmm.
and just clenches her hand down and it yanks.
Okay. So you do that, and you open it up, and you see a whole bunch of little pouches inside, and you see a whole 5 or 6 little pouches with rosemary and different kinds of spices in there. And they look, because they're dried, they're not they're not spoiled. They're quite in pristine shape actually, because they're leather bound little spice pouches.
Ooh.
Well, she's going to. So do you? Okay, not to get specific, but do you know what each one is, or it's just kind of up to whatever
Yeah, I have it all written down here. It's
Yeah, you do.
and then it's got
Yeah.
string of it, and it's
We got
yeah.
some.
So
we
I
got
will-
some tarragon and some
Tarragon,
and some star of anise and all like that.
Actually,
yeah, we do.
we've got parsley, rosemary, and thyme. Keeping the musical theme going.
Yeah, we got it. Okay, she takes it and sticks it in her pouch. Whoa, good
All right.
find. Nice
Yeah,
to
very good
flavor.
pun.
Nice to flavor the meat every now and again.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what she said. Almost missed.
All
that.
right. Let's head over to Erie and what you found.
Erie's gonna open up the container beans and see what kind of beans.
So you open it up, and in fact,
I found them.
no, you found the flask. Erie found the beans.
I found the flask, and Erie found the beans. Okay, got it.
So you open it up, and you hear like that, like a almost like a vacuum seal, and you open up, and you just see like a whole bunch of coffee beans in there.
Oh, this is gonna be nice. Erie's going to close it. Hey, damn it, Spawn! He's just gonna toss it over his shoulder at her.
I stick one hand up, catch it one-handed, bring it down. I'm going to open up the flask and give it a sniff. Do you want me to do a alcohol check or something?
Yeah. What's
We
your
need to see what
alcohol
proof
check rating
this
at?
is.
Yeah. This is a checkpoint.
Let's see. Oh, I don't have an alcohol check.
I didn't think so.
When you shake,
Investigation check.
bubbles aren't there anymore.
Damn it! It's a DUI check.
You can do an investigation check.
A what check? Investigation.
Investigation, yeah.
All right. That is a 19 plus 7. 26.
Jeez. Okay. So you
Damn.
take a sniff of this liquid, and you determine that it is centuries old wine, and it does not smell good at all, but it definitely smells powerful.
Ooh,
right.
fermented.
I'm going to shutter, put the top back on. It's a screw top, apparently, I guess. I'm gonna be
It
like,
is now.
hey, dwarf,
Yeah.
other dwarf.
Oh. That's one.
And I'm just gonna throw the flask at him.
Erie's gonna catch it. Woo! He's gonna
Probably
open it,
tastes
it's
like
what
vinegar.
the fuck? He's gonna screw that and just tuck it into his shirt or into his chainmail.
So you smelt it, like
Mhm.
you take a whiff of it.
Yes.
Did you shutter?
So you
like I
determine
did?
that is 120 proof. With your snifter and how exposed you are to alcohol, that liquid is highly, highly alcoholic.
Kind of like me.
Don't set that on fire, dwarf.
Woo!
We had
Yeah,
an alcohol check after all. It's eerie.
Torga looks at Erie.
I'm the breathalyzer. Just come blow in my face.
Torga looks at Erie and goes, hey, share later.
We all heard. It's,
That's not my name. I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
You better share
Erie
some of
just
that later.
said to everybody that you can blow 'em.
Dwarf,
All right.
share.
So
Says
you
the
guys
one
have
that
explored.
Tucked all her spices away real quick. Just-
I didn't say I wouldn't give. Did you ask me? Did you ask me? No, you didn't. I will gladly share my spices, but you didn't ask.
That sounds like a personal problem.
She said she was going
Oh.
to flavor the meat.
Yeah, exactly. Did you get that? Did you get the voter? You didn't get that? No. See, I'm telling
All right.
you. I'm telling you. We need to get
She
that.
was also
picture.
talking about clam earlier. I don't really want her. I don't want her.
Clam Sam.
So as you guys finish up in the kitchen, we are going to head back upstairs and
Are
find
we?
out the source of
Oh
all
no,
this.
we're not. They are.
So as you guys ride around throughout the main area of the church and the nave and the whole bit and the transept, you notice a lot of the stuff is already burnt, but you guys are just blasting with lightning everything that you guys see. And Gibble, you are living your best life.
I would like to just say Gibble is laughing maniacally, and then after a bit of laughter, he just burps, and out comes the lightning.
Nice.
Watch it can come out your nose when you do that, and that's a really weird feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, one comes out of his nose, nearly hits Thresh.
Yeah, we're gonna take target practice. I'm gonna teach him the ways, and we're gonna take target practice of anything that's still standing in this church. until
Well,
he hones
the-
in
the-
his aim.
The strongest thing that's still standing would be, well, the roof supports. So you may want to consider that as a yes or no thing. But the altar and the up here is pure stone, and because Erie couldn't set that on fire because it's stone, that is still standing.
Yes, shooting that or burping that.
So you guys launch. Well, sorry, Gibble, you launch your burp and like, and who has the sound effect?
What sound effect?
I'm not sure.
I think it was Eerie.
No, that
Down
was
comes the lightning, blasts and destroys that altar, and absolutely like sharp, like pieces, chunks of ancient stone fly everywhere. And because you guys are like floating, 20 feet in the air, it's a glorious, glorious sight. You guys continue that with whatever pieces of the pews that are left that haven't been destroyed either by Hurricane Erie or time. You guys destroy the tables. You guys have.
We're gonna start doing barrel rolls and shit too. It's gonna look fucking awesome.
Rash, do a barrel roll.
And then I do a barrel.
I was kind of watching your screen open to see spinning.
I hope Gibble remembers to hold on when Resh does the barrel roll.
Real dramatic is gonna fly off one time. I'm gonna catch him, throw him back. Push uppers.
Okay. Because we know,
We've so you
And then
guys
suddenly
are
the time of my life starts playing.
we've got Maverick and Goose here flying through the
That's right.
through the church here, laying waste through the.
I
the
think the
MiGs.
song "Thunderstruck" really applies to this.
No, definitely danger zone. I would go danger zone.
I went through the danger zone. Yeah, they're both fitting. Honestly, you can't. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
if we were going to score this episode, yes.
Holy crap! Yeah, this is
Gibble's band. Thunderstruck.
Datari is just in total awe right now.
There we go.
Gibble.
All right, we're gonna
Danger
get struck
zone.
for copyright violation.
I was gonna say that was great timing because
You know what?
Oh, come
it's
on.
worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Worth it.
Highway
to the danger zone.
all right, let's head back downstairs to see
If we're gonna do that, we're gonna fly downstairs and we're gonna keep up foreign relations with Erie, and we're gonna give him the double bird as we fly overhead. We're gonna keep up foreign relations, and we're gonna give another one to Tatari too because she's really not being nice towards me.
All right, you guys-
I'm gonna let Gibble keep up foreign relations and let him flick them off.
all right, you guys fly downstairs and wee. Wee. All right.
At least I'm not depressed now. That's good.
He's feeling better.
And as you guys are done in the kitchen, you guys end up in the hallway and you see Gibble and Resh. None of you have seen Gibble smiling so bigly, so greatly. Well, bigly, there's a word.
It's
Ever. Yeah, Cocktum and Bigly. There's the words of the adventure. And you guys sort of meet in the middle. And yeah,
What you doing up there, Gibbs?
That's not
Gibble singing "Highway to the Danger Zone" right now.
I'm going to
Tari's
touch his
gonna
shoulder.
dance to that.
Touch his shoulder one more time and switch it to water breath, and let him just douse the entire party as we fly over.
that's a thing, water breath?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
As-
cool.
As Rush does that, Erie uses shape water to
So-
block it from hitting himself.
So as you guys are standing there, you guys, fame!
Gibble.
I want to live forever! As the water falls on top of you, and you guys are
Hey, Gibble, nice stock warmers.
Oh,
Did he? Oh,
The
what?
leg warmer's coming up to his knees. It's gonna be awesome.
No, it's up to his neck. It's Gibble. Come on.
That's true. Although Torga thinks it's really cute to see Gibble's little pointy teeth smile, all those little teeth he has, sharp little teeth he has, and she thinks he's looking so adorable. And then she gets wet, and she's like, "What the fuck is this? What?"
It's not really a
Wait.
thing, but I just thought it'd be fun.
Oh, you.
And that's why they call it homebrew.
Theatrical creative.
Gibble!
Water weapon. The most useless.
It's going to be the waterbender. You're going to be like the waterbender.
Exactly.
Oh,
He's a firefighter of the Dungeons and Dragons era. All right.
Jesus.
So you see, you guys are all together. Gibble and Resh are flying above you guys. You guys are being sprayed by water. It's a cacophony of laughter. And
We find out that it's not coming from Gibble's mouth because it's not a real thing, but we're still going to get with that stuff.
What dragon uses yellow water breath?
That's odd.
Weird.
don't worry, it's
Smells
lemon
like
flavored.
asparagus.
It's salt water. That's
No!
Smells like asparagus.
Oh,
Oh, that's not right. That's not right.
Yeah, baby.
yeah.
You guys,
So,
I'm freaking exhausted and unfortunately Erie set all the beds on fire while I was dancing.
well, not all
We
of them.
gotta
I
go
mean,
back to the ship.
Only some of
he
them.
set these two on fire. Well, then
they're a
that would
little
have caught
crusty.
fire to this.
Yeah.
would've caught fire to that.
Crusty.
They're crusty.
So
I'd rather go
I-
sleep in some hay.
yeah, there's
Hey.
there's enough
Smells
beds
like
for you guys.
manure.
I guess we should not light these on fire, my little friend, if we need to use them.
Should we sleep in these beds? Or...
No.
You know what? Sleeping does sound nice, and then we could just go home.
Yeah,
Fine.
I want to go home.
We'll burn them when we wake up.
Brilliant
I like the way
idea.
you think.
Can I?
Okay. Fine.
Go ahead.
Torg is
Sorry,
tired.
what were you gonna say?
Can I help burn the beds too?
Only
You
if we're
can
not in front of you.
You can burn whatever you want.
Can you wait until I've left my bed before you set it on fire? Just saying.
Yeah. Maybe we'll take that long rest that somebody's been talking about for like.
Yeah.
I prefer that in the drunk I'm about to die voice, please. You do that so eloquently.
I could really use a nap right now, guys.
You know, Grace looks like he's on his last legs. I
I'm
think we
really
should
tired.
rest. We should rest. We should rest.
I sort of feel the life force flowing out of me. I don't know what you guys feel, but
I don't know if you can tell, but this room is spinning a lot.
oh my god.
I'm gonna claim a bed and I'm gonna say Accio pipeweed. Get my pipeweed.
Yeah, so you guys, this
Accio
bed, 1,
pipe and
2,
pipe.
3, 4, 5, 6. You guys got 6 beds to choose from. These 3 have been burnt by Erie.
Okay.
Anybody want some pipeweed? Grew. This is the crop that I just grew. Did you wanna share?
Where'd you grow it out of? That was weird.
I harvested it right before we hopped on the ship.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Belly button.
Torga looks at him
Yesterday, right?
That's what I was thinking. It's warm, it's moist.
Torga looks at her and goes, she'll take I'll take a puff at her soul.
All right, I passed the pipe to Torga.
Torga takes hers. And she
What do you think?
inhales it and lets it out. Maybe I can relax a bit now, just a bit.
I think you'll be able to.
All right, so you guys all take a long rest.
Yes.
It's a long rest time.
Take
It's been a while since I've hit that button.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Look at that.
Probably been 3 months since we've done a long rest.
Ah,
But maybe 10
thank
hours
God.
since we left the boat with Captain Nico.
That feels so good. I don't even remember
right,
the
so-
captain's name. He had a halfling.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Hey, while Datari's sleeping, can I attempt to cast Friends on her?
Sure.
Yeah, she just needs to make like a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. Oh wait.
I'd say since she's asleep and this is completely illegal, she should have disadvantage as well.
This is a non-consensual casting, so she does
That's
have
right.
advantage.
All right, wisdom. My wisdom's only a +1. It's a 9.
Great. She really likes me when she wakes up.
Oh my god.
Ah, shit.
Probably going to be extra grumpy because she
Yeah,
found
so
beans, but she didn't get to drink anything.
I have advantage on every ability check towards her until the
Oh
spell
my
ends.
god.
How long does the spell happen? Like, how long is the spell?
I don't know how long it lasts. Let's see. Well, you're charmed.
Yeah, I know.
You're just charmed. I mean,
Wait.
it
Do I have a resistance against being charmed?
Ooh.
No, only
Wow.
against fire. All right, maybe that was my last chickie. All
Yeah,
right.
it doesn't matter too. You're on CBD right now, so you're fine. All right.
This is true.
So you all fall asleep. None of you are, standing guard, but that's fine. You feel quite safe.
dang! It only lasts a minute. Dang it!
Oh wow!
Bob's
She
still
had a
with
decent
you.
that-
idea.
Well,
I
for that
never-
minute, she really liked me.
I never
Well, don't-
had Bob disappear, so Bob's still kind of hanging around. He doesn't need
Oh, Bob, I swear I should have hit points for DM hit points for sliding Bob because I seem to do that all the time. So I should be dead like 3 times over. Bob is protecting everybody. Damn it! And thankfully, Sentry Bob
boy.
doesn't encounter anything, and you all wake up completely refreshed from a long rest and solidifying and enabling your level up.
Yeah.
Well, that's new.
And let
Morning,
me
Rash.
adjust.
I woke up feeling like I could do pretty good in a swamp now.
Hey, Rash, how are ya?
That's about it.
Victoria,
though.
you are looking especially lovely this morning now that you've been refreshed.
Thanks.
Wow.
It's my horns, isn't it?
Yes, and
They
then your
shine.
is there a little glint coming off your dragon scales there?
You like?
Oh
You
my
noticed it?
I did.
Torga's
Wow.
sitting here watching this ass kissing going on because this is literally so.
They're a little blue right now, but the older I get, they'll start to turn silver.
Yes, perhaps later I can show you how to use dragon breath as well, so you can get in touch with your roots.
I would love that.
He just wants you to touch his root.
I was gonna say, does she color her hair because her roots are showing already?
Oh.
All right. As you see this, Gibble, you're up and awake, and you see Resh and Datari sort of exchanging sweet nothings, but you feel refreshed and ready to attack today.
Gibble's kind of grumbling that he doesn't like the bed that he just slept in, despite liking the rest itself.
Okay.
Haven't you
bed.
slept in the shitter before? You've slept in a shitter.
Just something about that bed felt weird. Let me tell you. You know what?
Was it
I think we
Gibble?
should just go home. All right.
Yeah.
We got all the shinies we need. Let's go home.
Okay. But first, coffee. Rash, do you want some coffee?
Well, yes, that would be lovely.
All right. Let's all clear the room so we could light the beds on fire, and then I could put a table on top of it.
Oh my god! Swear, bunch of pyromaniacs.
So I'm going to give her. I'm going to reach and I'm going to open up my arms and for a hug, if she'll let me have a hug. And as we hug, I'm going to give her dragon's breath and let her be able to cast fire out of her mouth for the next minute.
Do I know that I have that?
Yes, you can feel the magic flowing into you, and you can feel that like your veins start to get hot, and you now know for the next minute you have the ability just to let loose with this fire.
That's what he said.
Does Eerie notice that they're doing this shit?
No, I mean, it just looks like a hug
up
from your standpoint.
And you're 100% seeing this. Everyone's seen this. Torga, Grist, Bob, of course, as well, and Eerie, you totally see this. They've woken up and like as if they're like a brand new couple here.
I'm gonna open up my bag of holding and say Accio kettle, and my little coffee kettle is gonna come out. I'm gonna be like, guys, watch this. Well, stand behind me first, okay? Because like I don't want to be responsible if anybody gets burned.
Torga, hurries to the doorway.
I assume you all run as fast as you can.
I'm going to the doorway.
Here's heading for the door. Fuck this shit.
Yep.
It's gonna come out her butt.
Leaving.
Torga is. Oh God!
Let's go, Bob. We're out of here.
Oh no!
Watch this match, and like I go to my bed and I just go.
And you set 4 beds. These 4 beds on fire.
Oh shit!
Yes.
And I put my little kettle on one of them.
Okay, you've got some. You've got definitely got some embers to boil that water. Your beans are.
Did you see that, guys?
You did very well, Tatari. Very well.
And Torga's like, I hope that's fucking temporary because Jesus Christ.
Oh, Accio, mortar, and pestle. And mortar and pestle comes up and grind the beans real fast, and
you grind those
while
beans.
The water's boiling, and yeah, start brewing.
So you've got enough grounds. I mean, the tin is empty, but you've got enough coffee grounds for everyone to have a sip of this unknown bean origin from 500 years ago.
It's not the fucking guano coffee.
Hey, I'm gonna whisper to Datari. Will you please tell Eerie that he is a cute firebolt?
He's a cute firebolt?
Yes, because he can't make this much fire.
Hey,
cool.
Eerie. Eerie. Your firebolt is cute.
Hey, Datari. You wouldn't happen to have any bat shit and sulfur, would you?
You're so funny.
No, I'm serious.
Coffee for you.
You can have the coffee. I'm serious. You don't happen to have any bat shit and sulfur, do you?
No.
Fuck.
Why are you looking for bat shit and sulfur?
Oh, no reason. You're just gonna start just kind of kicking around the hallway, looking, see if maybe he can luck out and find something.
Maybe there's bad shit in the hallway.
I'm hoping. Shit, this place is old as fuck. There's got to be something around here.
You are all batshit crazy. Does that count?
I wish it counted. That would make this a whole lot easier.
Indeed.
Well, there's you find a whole bunch of dust and dirt, but no guano for sure.
Fuck.
Hey, Rash, tell him he has a small penis. Come on, tell him.
Eerie, excuse me. It's come to my attention that you have a small penis.
You're so funny.
At least mine didn't like flop upstairs under pressure. It was just like.
You made me go flaccid. That is not my fault.
Poor guy has to back Eerie up with this one. She goes, a dwarf's penis never wavers under pressure.
I still got to say, I'm not upset that I made your winky go flat.
Winky?
Doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
I'm going to make the air really cold around his wiener. Look at
It's
this.
shrinkage. It was
Look at
cold.
this disappearing act that Erie can do.
Did you do it with your dragon's breath? Because I'm just curious. Did you blow Erie? Is that what happened?
No, I blew my hand. I put my hand down by your wiener.
Oh, give Erie a hand job. Give Erie a hand job.
That's
I
worse.
would not blow you, Erie. That's just no.
Got a handy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
They call me cold
your
hand
wiener's
rush.
cold.
We're just trying to cop a feel. Find out what a
Cool
real
hand
dwarf
rush.
feels like.
Oh my god.
Oh,
my
fuck.
gosh.
Oh, Jesus.
Who had cold wieners on their D&D bingo card?
If you didn't, go ahead and add them.
Not me. I didn't have that on my card.
Bingo!
Yeah, that's a fantastic idea. We need the D&D bingo card now.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
God.
should do that for season 4. That'd be great.
We'll add
shit.
cold wiener to it.
Oh, Rash, that was so funny. You're like the funniest guy. I never
And
noticed
Torgus,
you were
like-
so funny before.
Torgus looking at Erie. What the fuck? Why is she like? Okay, Erie. Why
I
is
don't
she being-
know.
I mean, is it a dragon thing?
I don't know. She's a fucking demon. Like, who the fuck knows?
She's part demon, Erie. Part.
One minute she's into ugly ass fucking orc things, and the next she wants a dead end. Now she's interested in a new pet dragon. Like, I don't know.
Hey,
Why
I
did
will
you say-
say it's been days since Jatari's talked about her grandmother banging a demon and dragon.
That's true.
So,
That might
like, I
count
mean,
as
this is a
progress.
win in our book.
Progress is progress.
This
Do
is
you
the
think the
finest cup of coffee
Dragonborn-
I've had in a long time.
Do you think
Gibble.
the Dragonborn are a bit fickle? Maybe they're a bit fickle with their love interests.
Yeah, it seems quite forced, but we'll
Am
see
I
that.
hearing
Gibble.
you guys say any of this?
I mean,
since you're,
honestly,
all
I-
over there?
Well, Torgus
No.
Torgus not used to this because from her clan, normally when you find someone, it's usually a bond, for a while because, they usually find their person. And she's just watching Datari. Oh, I love Dooley. Oh, I love her. Different. She's just puzzling that within herself.
Gibble.
Is a minute up
you
yet?
are. Yeah, it's coming towards it. Yes, but well, the fire is already lit, so the coffee is about to be ready with its boiling. Gibble, you see that everyone else has left the room except for Resh and Datari, who are looking over the funeral pyre that they've created for their coffee, and you're standing there, and everyone else has sort of exited the room. What would you like to do?
Gibble just wants to leave as well, but he's gonna just start acting like he's leaving the building.
Hey, Gibbs,
Okay.
Gibbs, look what I can do.
But by leaving the like, are you going up the stairs?
Yes.
Gibbs,
Okay.
wait.
So you.
I hope the minute runs out right before you did that, Datari, and you just do absolutely nothing but go.
And it does exactly that.
Oh my god!
Aww.
So Gibbs goes up to the first level, and he's just fed up with this whole thing. Yeah, he's done. He's done with it.
Gibble just wants to go
All right.
home.
And Datari, you look around. Resh is there, and of course, you're completely enthused and enthralled with his attention and presence. But you realize, aside from the fire that you've built and the
Yeah.
amazing coffee you've just brewed, there's no one else left in the sleeping chamber, except the both of you.
I'm just doing like the whole John Travolta thing. Like, where is everybody?
Right, from Pulp Fiction.
I
Got
got
it.
the
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah.
The
From
coffee's
Welcome Back,
done.
Cotter? What?
Pulp Fiction. I made the coffee. Where'd everybody go? Well,
They do not appreciate your culinary skills as I do.
here's some coffee. I pour it.
Damn.
Yeah.
The sound of ass kissing right there.
Now, how is it? Like, please tell me it's not that guano coffee.
No guano here.
Oh, thank God.
Damn it!
So,
I started drinking the coffee too.
Perhaps
So
we
you
should
guys-
join your friends.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
all right. So you guys head out towards the door, and as you get there, you're seeing Torga, Grist, Bob, and Eerie, who's just like looking as Gibble just like blew past you guys and like, that's it, I'm out of here, and he just walked upstairs and just took off.
Where's Gibbs, you guys?
He looked a little pissed and kind of went upstairs.
Why is he mad?
Say, question.
Yeah?
You guys seem to have explored most of down here. Did you guys find anything else other than what we found last night? I mean, I found the coffee beans.
Yes. And I found the chalices and the money, and I gave you them.
Mm-hmm.
I found some candlesticks, but I kept those because they're not worth as much as the chalices, so I kept those. Oh, I did find this rod. I slept with the rod, so is it?
I bet you did. Was it in your back the whole night?
Yeah.
You
You don't make this any easier.
Got a full bath.
It's a 3.5 foot rod.
You can keep the rod.
May I smell this rod? I just have to do an investigation.
Sure.
Rod, lollipop, we're not quite sure what it is.
I'd like to do a nature check on the rod, please. If I could.
Is the rod attuned to me yet? Like, I don't even know what it is. I just slept
If
with it.
it was in your back all night, it's probably.
I don't know what
attuned
it
to
is.
you.
I just slept with it.
I don't know. I found it in a cabinet.
When
It is
I only
not
got a
attuned to
7,
you
so
at
I
all.
don't really know what that smell is on the rod, but it's something.
Eerie sees it, does he notice anything?
We'll do an Arcana check.
That's going to be a nat 20 plus 2.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Swinging big this time for no fucking reason. Just swinging big.
Okay. You look at the rod and you look at some of the runes, or like the sort of the incantations upon it and the markings, and you look at it and identify it as a rod of alertness.
Oh.
Really?
That rod seems alert. It's very
Man.
erect.
I mean, every rod I've ever encountered has usually been pretty alert, so I don't know how this works.
Those are usually ribbed, are they not?
Oh my god!
Only for your pleasure.
Oh, it's giving me pleasure.
Oh Lord.
Do you know what
It
that
did.
is? Like, does anybody know what that is? Other than
I don't
me?
know what it is yet, but it feels a lot nicer now. So I'm sure.
Holy shit! balls.
Sure, we
Would
will
you quit stroking
many
the
fun
rod,
times
please?
together.
Oh Lord.
So
Let me get back to shit. Let's get
Are
back.
we really actually violating magical items in this camp? Is
Oh,
that-
yeah.
you are.
apparently.
You
Okay.
have entirely done so, but that's
Okay.
fine.
Plus
So,
2 me.
Eerie,
Plus 2 me.
Eerie, you know that by looking at this rod and you've identified it, you know that while holding this rod, you have advantage on wisdom, slash perception checks on rolls and for initiative. So it's one of those like a rod of within battles, within initiative, and with helping along the party. So it's not necessarily a offensive weapon, but it's very much a defensive weapon.
Oh, that's quite the nice
It has a
piece of
flanged
equipment you
head.
got there.
Flanged head, flanged head,
Flanged? Oh,
Flanged
Lord.
head? Oh. Oh. Hold on a
Uh-oh.
second.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, here comes the black dildo.
Don't really want to see this prop.
I know.
Flanged head.
Wow!
Whew, that's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Suddenly we just dropped to NC-15. All right.
No batteries
let's
required
see.
for the rod of alertness.
While holding the rod, you have advantage on wisdom checks and rolls for initiative. Spells. While holding the rod, you can use an action to cast one of the following spells. Detect evil and good, detect magic. Oh, so let's see. I can detect magic at will. So do I now know that I am under a spell?
No. Erie knows all of this and is able to identify this. Unless he's verbalizing it, you have no idea because you just pulled the rod out and you're just showing it to him, and he has all this knowledge, not you. So sorry to say.
Just
I
pulled the
attuned
rod
it
out.
for
Right
This is
out.
Erie.
Look at
weird.
this. Look at my rod.
So I attuned it for Erie, for real?
No. I mean, you have to study to attune to the rod. You would have to have said that you're going to attune to it, and that takes a long rest to make
I
that
think
happen.
it only
Yeah.
takes an hour to attune to something, but yes.
Oh.
I thought
okay.
because I slept with it, I attuned to it.
That's what they always
Well,
think.
had you said that before you went to bed, perhaps I would have allowed that, but you just went to bed and you're dreaming
That
of
would've-
coffee beans and Resh.
And you
That
didn't
would've made
sleep
the
with your
red light-
rod in the back after all. Oops.
That would have made the red light
Let me
district a lot
unattune
more
it
dangerous.
then. Okay, so Erie,
Roxanne,
what do you think?
So Erie's going to spill the beans and share what he knows.
Don't say beans. She's going to want more coffee. God.
I
All
have
right.
the whole pot here. Nobody's drinking it but Rush. Does anybody want any?
No, I'm good. I prefer the finer things. Pulls out his mug and drinks a little bit of the liquor that he found underneath the floorboards in that old bus stop tavern.
That was before we got to the church, right?
Yep.
It's really good though.
Okay, well, you definitely get a buzz from that, that's for sure. There's no damage either.
Ha-ha! Now I feel better.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Talk about an alcoholic.
So.
All right, so let's go up to Gibble. Gibble, you're upstairs, and
Yes.
you're alone, first of all.
Yeah.
And you hear a bunch of chatter and laughing and talking from downstairs, but you're clearly fed up with this. But what do you want to do?
Gibble is just continuing to walk with the intention of leaving this place.
Okay. So you, through your destructive lightning powers, you remember
that was
the
the acid
path to
room.
get
Acid room there.
acid room. Yes. So you just keep walking. You're just on a mission to get out of here. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go back downstairs. And so you guys are congregating here. And what do you guys want to do? So you are all standing around talking, doing this whole sort of thing. Gibble's gone. And you guys are at an impasse. What would you guys like to do?
Torga
Erie's
wants to
going-
go look for Gabble. Or Gibble.
Gabble.
Gibble. Good lord. Gibble. Gabble. Where the hell did that come from? Sorry.
Erie's
Torga
the one
was
to
still
drink
gonna
that
go.
shit, not you.
So Torga heads up the stairs.
Yes.
Erie's gonna follow.
Since when did Erie care?
The fuck? Erie doesn't really care. He's just more curious.
Nah, Torga, Gibble, and Erie usually end up following each other, even when it's not the best of ideas.
Yeah.
It's true.
The Three Stooges, yep.
Yep.
Damn,
And Gris,
Skippy.
what do you do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with them.
Okay. So you hit the
Hey,
stairs.
Rush, you want to follow them?
After you.
Ah,
Mhm.
thanks.
Such
Resh
a
wants to stare at her
gentle
ass
one.
as she goes up
Still
the
do it.
Blech.
as she goes up the steps.
You know, I never noticed how nice you are.
My God.
People usually notice my strength and prowess in combat, but it is good of you to notice.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? Bite me arse, you fuckers.
Ah, fuck this.
Diddly do,
Fucking play.
diddly do, diddly do, diddly do.
I can't beat that. You guys come
Oh my
upstairs and
God, what happened here?
Holy fucking crap!
you guys
What
walk into the
Hell.
main area and it's just a cloud of fire and acid and acrid smoke, destruction.
Ah!
There's basically
Yeah.
nothing left except like, shards of or like splinters of wood. The stones are there, but like what the hell happened here? It is a disaster zone up here.
Ah!
Well, now we know where Gibble went.
Reminds me of Gibble's room back at the tavern.
I mean, oh my God, where did all this? Torgus, like, you know what?
Don't
Don't
touch
care.
it, Torga. Don't
I'm
touch
not.
it.
I'm sidestepping all. Torgus sidesteps all this bullshit, and she's just hot putting it right the fuck out of this church because she's.
All right, so Gibble, you continue out to the outside, right?
Yep.
So you're just like marching towards here. You're just done with this. So you guys head
Done
out.
with everything.
Gibble wants into the out now.
You guys all head out here. And Gibble's like, fuck this, I'm out of here. So he just runs down here, runs out of the church. And you
Torgus, like,
guys,
this is why I never came to church because fuck this. This is why I never liked formal church.
The acid?
you guys,
The acid is what did it for you.
and
Many
again,
different
you come into this main area, and you notice just
What
utter
in the
destruction,
holy
acid
hell?
and fire, and just absolute total destruction. Absolutely, like, just stunned with what has gone on here from the last time you guys were in here. Even the piles of bones that Erie had collected together and set on fire had been further destroyed by acid, and secretly Erie's like,
Nobody's gonna be using this
damn,
church anytime
that's
soon.
that's impressive.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna be using this church anytime soon.
The
You're
gods
standing
must
there,
have smited this place.
You're standing there looking mental snapshot.
Which gods?
I'm impressed.
Which gods?
All right, so let me just bring something up here.
Might be the god of Resh and Gibble destruction. That's my.
Oh,
It's called Rebel. You blend the two, Rebel.
rebel.
All right, so Gibble, you exit the church, and you guys see the main doors are open, and you sort of see Gibble out there, and you guys walk up and sort of continue your exit. Whee! Whee!
Erie's gonna say, you ever wonder if maybe we ought to get a leash for him?
Wow.
Take
I-
turns
I-
on
I've
who he
thought about-
drags.
I thought about it, but I don't think I could do it to him. Only when he needs it.
So you guys get out here, and with what you guys have already done, you get a sense that the entire area is different. There's a different sense of life coming back. There's less of a death feel, even though the evidence, is sort of contrary to that. But yeah, you guys. Okay, let me just share this here.
Target feels better after leaving the church because the church felt very heavy. But out here in the open, it feels the fresh air, it just feels better. Not as oppressive, I guess.
And so as you guys come out of the church, of course, you guys remember this map from several episodes ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is that the boat, or the remora, is not docked, down by the dock. It's sort of in the center of the lake and stuff. So, but yeah, so you guys are on day 7. So you had paid for 3 days, right, Erie, of hanging around?
Yeah, it was Resh.
Resh.
Yeah, it was 3 days.
Okay. So
And Erie set half of those houses on fire when I was following him.
Only the first 2 or 3.
Oh, so a third of the houses.
well,
Yeah.
semantics, whatever. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So you guys come out of the church, and what would you like to do?
Erie's going to go to the first building on his left, which would be that one directly across that he didn't set on fire, and just check it out.
So that is
waiting for him to say he was going to set it on fire.
Got to
Right.
check what's in there
So-
first, then I'll set it on fire.
Let me hide that because I can't bring you into that because I don't have that set. So you head over there, and you it's a 2-level, like 2-story building, and as you walk into the main area, you get the sense that it's like a tavern with a motel or hotel on top of it.
Erie's going to start investigating, looking around, seeing what he can get his hands on and find. He's going to loot the building.
I'm gonna shout over to Erie. Hey, Erie, if you find any coffee in there, you know where to. You know, right?
Yeah, I know. Demon spawn.
So the first floor is pretty much dilapidated. The second floor has collapsed onto the first floor, so it's quite treacherous. In fact, so there's beds basically on the first floor. There's different kinds of support systems and stuff. So the actual building itself is quite destroyed already without your help.
Okay, so I don't see anything in there that's worthwhile.
No, nothing at all.
Erie's going to wander out, and anything that was made of wood, set it on fire as he leaves.
Jesus. So you just launch fireball or whatever just behind you as you walk towards the church.
Yep.
All right. Ye Old Tavern is under fire, and you guys see Erie walking back towards you. And yeah, so what's next?
That was a waste of time.
Whoa, is
Nah.
it another dry tavern?
Nah.
Yeah, bullshit.
Wow.
But you set it on fire.
I hate
Just
this
the way I should have
place.
done with the first one.
I hate this place.
Can we leave this place?
Don't we have to go looking for that other port? Did we find a map or some shit like that?
Oh, I need to
Did we
remember
find a
that.
map?
Oh, wait, I didn't find that shit. Never mind.
No. Nope.
Sorry.
Papers from the basement chest. Yeah, I took the papers from the basement chest. Oh, but there was no map in there.
Is the spire is visible from here? Is it not?
Yes, it's far off in the distance. Yes. Let me share that.
Well, I know we want to leave this place, but isn't that the place we know we must go to?
Let me just share this. Give you a second.
So Erie, there was an inn over there, and there was no coffee.
None that I found.
What the hell is wrong with this place?
If there
Everything
was,
is wrong.
the beans have been burnt by now.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's true.
Bitter. Very too bitter. Too
I
bitter.
still have some more coffee in this pot. Do you guys want some?
Torga pulls her mug out, like her big, and she hands it.
Here you go.
And so then she proceeds to drink some. Nothing in it, just a straight shot of bitter liquid.
What?
So that was one of the pieces of paper that you guys found. That was
I remember that.
indicated the
Okay,
Mhm.
Accio papers. Here you go. Here, guys.
Accio paper with stuff on it.
Accio paper campaign stuff.
Accio papers from the
Accio
big
dick pics.
dust.
Accio paper with big black spire on it. Big black pointy object on it. Yeah. that.
Aries gonna ask Datari if he can see her bag of holding real quick.
No,
Can I just look at touch the edge? I don't need to hold it. You can hold it.
I don't. Why?
That's
I
what
just
they
want
all
to try
say.
something.
What?
Just a tip.
Are you
Just
gonna
a
light
tip.
it on
Watch.
fire?
No,
I don't know.
wouldn't do that. You're
I
holding
don't
it.
know.
I'm not you.
This bag is very important to me.
I know, I fucking gave you coffee. Just give me a second.
Okay, just a second. I'm
Erie's
still
gonna
wearing
just
it.
hold it. Yep, he's just gonna hold it. Accio batshit! Fuck! That was all I wanted.
Why do you need that shit?
He's
No reason.
Why do you need that shit?
he
I
won't
mean, you're a
tell you.
demon. Do you have any sulfur?
No, let's see. Let me look at my bag. I have a couple of chamber pots, a couple of femurs, map of Iron Bridge, map of Shideria. I still have some myconid spores, my pipe weed, tome of the silver dragon.
Damn, you got a lot of shit in there.
And then I pull out my component pouch. I have some quartz, some obsidian. I have an onyx. Oh, there's my apple pie crust. Wood, salt, silver ring, my smudge sticks, soot. No, sorry, no sulfur.
That sucks.
Yeah, sorry, dude. What do you need it for?
Oh, nothing.
Well,
Nothing he'll tell us for.
Okay. Well,
Sulfur would be found underground, but I don't think we have anything around here, or do we?
I think that would probably be closer to a cave or some shit like that.
Yes. We have to mine it a bit, probably.
yeah.
Give me 1 minute here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Or maybe if we feed Gibble beans, we could get some sulfur.
There's a difference between sulfur shits and burps than actual sulfur.
I'm not sure if I actually care what the difference is. I just kind of need some.
Well, you just haven't kind of been forthcoming with why you need some.
And I'm kind of not gonna be.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jeez, you people
Gibble.
can't deal with, you can't deal with the surprise. I'm just trying.
Oh, Gibble, is there anything you can eat that gives you some really rancid burps?
I would like to think that Gibble's long gone to where you
Oh.
wouldn't see him.
He's having a fit too. He's having a little bit of a snit too at this one. He's just so over it. He's so irritated, even though he got to have so much fun.
It's probably because he's never
I'm
woken up
sorry.
on a bed before, so he woke up on the wrong side.
Gibbs, why are you so upset? Oh, wait.
Oh, he's not
I'm
a bed.
not near him, am I?
Well,
Yep.
Gibble wants to go home, but we need to go to the big black object.
The big
Yeah,
black
that's
object.
Well,
big
that
black-
doesn't sound odd.
The big
No.
black pointy thing.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That thing. I mean, it's no different than the rod that didn't spend its night in Datari's back. You know, the stiff rod that didn't.
Oh my god.
Ripped for my pleasure.
Yes.
I mean, look, Look at it. Look at
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's got
Look
quite a
at
tip there.
it.
Yeah,
Yes,
quite,
it
yeah,
does.
it's pretty cool. Torga pulls a couple snacks out of her pouch and starts eating because she's like,
All my food went rancid in my bag, so I had to
I
throw
have
it
some.
away.
My stuff's dry.
Who? All the food went rancid though.
I
I'm
know
not
you
sure
said
if it
that.
was the mummy or.
I'm just not sure if it was, if it mattered if it was dry, dehydrated.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, if the food and liquid would be rancid if it wasn't in the bag of holding.
Ah, well, frig.
Oh, if it wasn't in the bag of holding.
So
Right,
Torga
the
has
bag of
no
holding-
food, and
Right,
she's
okay.
grouched. You got food
Yeah.
in the bag.
All right. I do. I have regular food rations, and I still have 2 baskets of food for Gibble that I have from the dwarf village.
So Torga asked you, "Hey, can you spot me a little bit? I'm gonna put it in my pouch."
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Do you want my daily rations, or do you want me to take it out of Gibble's basket?
Give me a little each. He'd be fine.
All right.
I've fed him plenty. He'd be fine.
I give Torga, let's see, how many days worth of rations do I have? Rations. Okay. Torga, I give you 3 days worth of rations, including
Awesome.
jerky, dried fruit, hardtack, and nuts.
Thank you.
And I throw you a couple of raspberry muffins.
Ooh. Torga's gonna start with those muffins because she's feeling a little bit, she's like, whoa, feels nice to be outside, have some food. She's starting to feel
Absolutely.
refreshed. She's starting to feel
Absolutely.
refreshed and ready for the rest of what we need to face.
Hey, Rash, do you want some muffins too?
Ooh, muffins.
I must watch my figure, but thank you. Empty carbs mostly.
Nah, that's got fruit in it.
So Torga looks at Resh and goes, so, what does she's not full dragonborn. What does full dragonborn eat?
Food.
Really?
Meat,
Cooked?
steak.
Not cooked? Raw? Bloody?
Ooh, baby, we like it raw.
Okay. And baby, we like it raw. Okay.
We like to
Torga's
cook
like-
our own food.
Torga's like, I'm okay with the medium rare, but I like a little char on the outside.
But pink in the middle.
Pink in the middle is
Wow.
always preferable.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, Chris, do you want a muffin?
Sure.
I just throw a muffin at Chris. So, Rash, can you talk to me about dragons?
Yes, I have some familiarity with them.
Awesome. Because, I've always wanted to talk about dragons with somebody who really knows about dragons. And you being a dragonborn, you seem like you would know a lot about dragons.
Yes, is there a specific dragon you're asking about?
Actually, since you asked, I did find out that he probably would have been my great grandfather. You see, way back when, okay, my great grandmother, who was a demon, went and fucked a dragon and had a one night stand, and I'm part of
Dragons
that
do make
family.
good lovers, yes.
That's what she always said. Anyway. So I
Over
found
and
out that-
over and over again.
As in dragging his nuts all over her face.
Ah.
Well,
You ever heard of
know, my great grandma is a demon, and she is pretty kinky. So,
Yes.
Has she ever heard of Bofa?
Both.
Bofa these nuts?
Ah! Anyway, So, after doing my research, the only thing I could find out is that he was a silver dragon.
Mhm.
So, I would like to explore that side. I feel like maybe I might be. I don't know. I just don't fit in with my
It's-
demon side that much. So, I kind of want to find silver dragons and see if I could. I don't know, maybe stumble across my bloodline. And dragons live for like hundreds of years, so it's possible that my great grandmother might still be alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing about silver dragons, and I like them because they breathe cold just like I do.
Just like you do,
But
yes.
but silver dragons are peculiar because they're different. They love the company of humans and
Yes.
elves, and the very funny thing is they normally like to disguise themselves as either a human
Sure.
or an elf. So you never know when a silver dragon might be among you just because they enjoy your company.
That's what I heard too. And all I know is that they like to when they do need to go off by themselves, you can find them on mountains, but that's all I know. I don't
They
know.
normally keep to themselves, yes.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever come across any silver dragonborn or silver dragons themselves.
I have not. I have not.
Okay.
They do not go out of their way to do good in the world like other of the metallic dragons.
It's true. It's true. But they do love a good party from what I've read. And, I have this
So the
phone-
stories go, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perhaps in our travels we might find one.
Perhaps we might. Maybe you could take me some places.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. That'd be fun. When does the friendship spell wear off anyway?
Well, you missed it because I told you it only lasted a minute, but you've loved me ever since. So I'm just rolling with it.
Oh, well, we're all through, so.
Yeah, I mean, it ended last night, like at 11:30.
Oh,
So-
That was one hell of a dream.
I think that's when she felt the rod in her back.
Yeah, there's
She
a
did.
lot
I
of
think that's the
alertness
rod.
involved. It kind of cemented the deal.
Got interesting. Torgus has been sitting here. Torgus been observing this conversation. She's been finding it very fascinating.
I was hoping maybe one of you guys would figure out I was under a spell and let me know.
Nah, she ain't saying shit. She thinks it's funny as hell.
Yeah, that ended. So this is just genuine.
Oh,
Fucking Kelly used the rod of alertness and rolled a 1.
Well, I think honestly, I know she's irritated with Resh, but I could feel like her curiosity. All she's been wanting was to discover more about her roots. So I could see maybe that overcoming a bit of her dislike over Resh, or not her distress, but curiosity went out a bit more.
I can definitely see that too. Yeah.
And
but
as you
Torgus
guys are
finds the
talking-
conversation really interesting. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, Dennis.
That's fine. And so as you guys are talking, you notice that out in the bay, you can sort of see it. It's not the greatest angle, but you see the sails of the Remora coming into the dock. Because it was moored out in the center of the lake because Captain Nikov is like, I'm not going to suffer a damage for a boat. Well, you go there and kill your lives. But he's come back for some reason, and you see the Remora coming towards the dock.
I would like to think Gibble's already at the dock by now, waiting.
He's getting the fuck off this.
Yeah,
Manifested.
he's GTFO on this bitch.
He
for
is
sure.
getting the fuck out of here. I don't think Torg has ever seen him so eager to get the fuck out of Dodge.
So yeah, you're over at the dock already, Gibble, and yeah, so you guys are basically like essentially just playing catch up to Gibble.
That's where I'm going.
As soon as that boat pulls in, Gibble is jumping onto the boat. Not even before it's fully stopped. Just once
Yeah.
it's in reach to get on.
No
he's
plank,
getting
you're
on.
just jumping. Welcome
Yes.
aboard, little green one. You have good time there. It's only been 1 day. You pay for 3 days. Why you not stay?
We got all we need. We're gonna go back.
I come back because I see fresh the smoke and fire. I think you're done with the Carrowwood and your stupidity
Yes.
with the people.
Yes. Lots of that. I'll tell you that right now. Got lots
Yeah,
lots of goodies from there.
Yeah, well, maybe that's good. Just get the fuck on the boat. Give me a hand, huh? Look at all this fucking rope we gotta do. Come on. Give me, we gotta tie this thing up. Come on.
Wait a moment. Don't speak to your captain like that. Come on.
I'm talking to you. What?
Yes.
I don't like your attitude. I never liked any of you. But give me a hand. Come on, we gotta put this thing out. We gotta get the dock going. We gotta get the plank going so we can get all you jerks back on the boat. We can get out of here.
They're coming, but I can help with whatever.
Great. So you guys sort of get the boat ready, and the rest of you are coming down to the dock, and you see they're sort of mooring at the dock and tying the boat up, putting out the plank for you guys to get in, and Gibble is somehow already on the boat, and you're quite surprised by that.
Boy's on a mission.
He is done. He wants off.
So, what are we doing now? Like, are we going back home for a night? You guys?
Well, Erie doesn't know shit because he didn't see any of the papers, so he's just kind of standing there like, I don't know what the fuck you people are doing.
I thought we all saw the papers.
I was upstairs when you guys found him.
I think we're all just
Oh,
gonna have to
crap.
go. Okay. So do we walk? Have to walk around? I don't know. Just maybe a side quest here because I don't know.
Oh, crap! You guys, I found these papers while you were upstairs.
Good.
Are you fucking-
okay.
Fucking times have I asked you what you found downstairs?
Oh no, look. This was from the last time we went out.
You remember that thing I told you? There's more.
I forgot all about it.
Can there just be like a stiff wind on the water right now and just blow all the papers away?
We'll be really fucked in. We won't know what we're doing. But then again,
Fuck these zombies. Let's go back to the dwarf village.
that was a
Dwarf
great
village.
place. Oh, it's beautiful. It's
Where's the
beautiful.
portal?
Oh, the yes, the
Capital
Crownstone.
portals. Yeah, no, capital portals.
Yeah, that's where like.
Oh, Crownstone was the name of the dwarf village.
Well, I mean, it was Crownstone, and that's where Torga's relatives were, but it was called Crownstone. Yes,
Yeah,
through the
that-
capital.
Beautiful
Yeah, the capital
place.
portal.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Top notch. Top
Yes,
notch.
great music, great. The Derriman Flats were there. They're a great
Yes.
band there.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful
You-
people,
and-
beautiful food. Yes. Yes.
And you
Erie
guys
got a
invented,
stone
you-
there.
Yeah, you guys got invented the concept of concerts t-shirts, so that's kind of cool.
Yes. We still have to pick up those t-shirts.
I think you guys grabbed them before you went back
I'm
to.
pretty sure we got them.
We
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Basically, we ain't going back.
Oh yeah.
Well, you
okay.
could, you could.
I wrote down
We
5
could
t-shirts.
later. I don't know right now.
I do.
So,
We-
okay,
we have
so-
5 t-shirts, yeah.
You guys are standing on the docks, and Erie's like, what the fuck? Like, what did you guys find down below? And do
Sorry.
you Accio the notes that you found?
Accio basement notes.
Accio.
You know what this
No.
reminds me of? Remember Jane Silent Bob, where Bob gets really crazy, like Critters of Hollywood, where he's trying to do like the thing and trying to tell Jay that there's a sign on the back of the car that says Critters of Hollywood. That's kind of
Are
what
we all
the
Jay?
vibes I'm getting from Erie right now.
Are we right?
Fuck. So
Sorry. Sorry.
let's go through these here. So
It's okay.
I'll show you. Okay, so the
They
first
were fairly
note that-
cryptic, so we should be. I don't know if we'll figure them out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's some layers here, but let's see if we can figure them out.
Layers.
We'll start with the diary entries. Let's start with those. And let me show this.
Oh,
You guys can all see that?
that stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So we notice the name at the bottom of the note here.
Remember that? Yes, that was
Derrok.
better. Yes, yes.
It's
Okay.
Derrok.
Derrok, but that's fine.
Oh,
As
sorry.
opposed to D
Derrok.
Nice or Derrok.
How about
Hey,
how about
hey,
D,
Ron.
how about or D Rock?
Where's D-Rock at? D-Rock.
I'm you know what? I
You wanna go to war, D-Rock?
I root for D Rock. I root for D Rock. Can you smell what D Rock is cooking?
There we go. You got it.
All right.
The mummy was kind of a
That's
bitch
one.
in life too.
Should
That
I
was the
be
first
pulling
one?
these out on the ship so that Gibble knows too?
I don't think him gives half a fuck about what.
Yeah. Gibble's already probably asleep at this point. But
We can
You
always
can't
call
read
Gibble back.
anyways.
Yeah, we can call him back if we once we have our plan. We'll get Gibby. Let Gibby do what Gibby do,
Okay.
and then we'll get him back.
All right.
Yeah, as you all are like looking through these, he's gonna be like, "You guys coming or what? Come on!"
And Torgo will yell out, we're reviewing the notes that we probably should have already known about, but you know. Anyway,
Maybe.
just
Hey,
hold on
Gibble,
a minute. Hang
This
on.
one has your name on it.
Oh,
Asshole. Yeah.
oh no.
You wrote this?
Weird way to sign your name.
I don't think Gibble can write. Can Gibble write? You got it
that's the
right.
second one, and let me show you the third
Okay.
one here.
What do you mean? There's a letter that has my name on it.
I don't know. It just had your name on it.
I can't even write.
I'm just as surprised as you, my boy.
God damn, I'm not coming off of this ship. God damn it.
And here's the third one.
Not correct. Oh, the spider. See, I knew it was something. I kept thinking it was Sprite or
Spider.
I've
Or
been
something.
telling you for the
Spiders.
last 7 episodes about the goddamn Spire.
Oh, Spire. I thought
Okay.
you said spider.
Good
in
God.
my crash in my
I've been
defense.
telling you the entire time that I've known you about the goddamn Spire. If you pay attention to context clues, you wouldn't be here.
And
I literally gave you all the answers 2 minutes ago when I joined back in.
you did. Rash, calm down.
Rash.
I'm
just
You
gonna
guys are-
pet his
You
shoulder.
argue about shitty butt plugs, shitty coffee. I give you the answers to the quest, and you ignore me.
It's okay.
For the record, it was a shiny butt plug, not
Yeah,
a shitty one.
And we
the
only
friend
ignored
spell
you
is
for a
done,
short
by the way.
while.
Just to let you know.
Resh, would you like a snack? I have one in my pouch. I don't think
Can we
you're
just
angry.
order a
hungry.
fucking Spire bot? Good fuck.
You need a Snickers, buddy. You're not yourself.
Big veiny one. A big veiny Snickers.
But eat it upside down so that you know you can feel the veins.
So it looks like
well,
a
I'm at least going to
spire.
freeze it and make it one of the ice cream Snickers. And that makes me feel better.
Oh,
my God.
frozen Snickers. Oh, yeah.
Fine.
Now,
You-
Resh.
Never mind.
Resh.
Just fuck the Spire.
let
Just
me,
do what you want.
And perhaps the most important note. I will show you this one now.
We respect your intellect, Resh. We do. You've been an immense
Let me
help.
share this one.
Just because I was on a fucking curse, you hold it against me and don't listen to all the context clues.
It's okay. It's okay.
You bitch a lot for
okay.
somebody who claims I'm a bitch.
okay.
I'm just gonna keep eating my Snickers.
I think he's having a minute. I think, like I said, everybody's had a minute. Everyone's had a minute. Gibble's over. You're wet. You had a couple minutes.
Dude, never mind.
Dead.
No.
I caught myself.
Thank you.
Car, the swirling eye. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all coming back to me now. Yeah.
I literally told you all this in my backstory when I met you.
Why did you expect me to remember that though?
You're supposed to take notes.
Have you met the dwarf? Have you met the dwarf?
Anybody
I just
notice if there's a
misheard
skull in
you,
that and
right?
we happen to be carrying a skull?
I do happen to be carrying a skull.
You know what's funny? I happen to be carrying a hand. And here he pulls out one of the dead hands that was torched by Tatari.
It's crispy.
Don't like that.
It's probably charred. It's
Things
probably
like
charred,
burnt
and
to
it
a
looks like
crisp.
this. Like it's charred. Like
I mean, I bit the fingers off to get it that shape, but
what the fuck? What? Oh,
he puts it back in his
Eerie.
bag.
And
asshole.
it should prevent the abomination that is ever leaving.
Gyadza.
Gyatso! That, yeah.
So
I love how Kelly's
It's-
reading that because that's how I would be like.
I know. I'm
reading
like
that, 'cause
reading
I'm
it over
fucking-
and over and over.
Well, it's because when you get you're like our glasses don't do shit.
Oh,
you had
yes. Well, the bifocals. I don't know if you could see them, but yeah.
so
Girl, I got you.
Thank you. Gotta.
technically,
Okay. Yeah.
you guys have the skull.
We do.
Well, you have three
Yeah.
skulls. You got 2 skulls that you
Two
picked up
skulls
from the
that-
basement,
Yeah.
right? But you have the
And one
original
of them
skull.
I threw at Eerie like last episode.
But don't we
Right.
have the skull? We have the skull.
Yes.
Don't we?
I
Yes,
have
the skull that's-
in my
right,
bag of holding.
that
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
that Bresh held on to for a little while and then he gave back to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's the
Yeah.
important skull.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we know we need to. Okay, we have to go to the Spire.
I have the Gyatso skull and a cursed belt of his.
I bet you there's some bat shit in that cave.
I'm game for that shit.
He wants it along with sulfur.
Yep, gotta find me some sulfur, bitch.
I don't know why he's so. Well, he's keeping it close to the chest. Why he wants it, but I'll trust Eerie that he needs it.
So you guys have a
Okay.
decision to make here. As the note says, and this is from Zaymot, one of the twin clerics, if you remember correctly, back
Yes.
300 years ago, one of the high patriarchs that came from Crownstone to Carrowwood.
Tomax and Zaymot. They are
Exactly.
twins. They
Right.
traveled to
Tomax was
Squidward.
no.
Well, I have
There's
that
no-
they traveled to Squidward.
Yeah, they went to Switwer, in fact, and then they went to Carrowwood,
Could
and
use a Krabby Patty.
And Finwald the Elder had an elm tree, and there was a wooden bridge, and Tomax is buried under the wooden bridge.
yeah, well, that's
the same
yeah, a
story?
bunch of great facts that are completely wrong, but yeah, in essence,
right.
you got a bunch of names that were right, but overall, that was completely false. But yes, so you're standing at the dock, and Eerie's looking through these papers, looking at you guys like, what the hell? And you're all sort of fuzzy on the details, rightly so, because there's lots of stuff going on, but there's no clear direction of what you guys should do. Yes, the Spire is there, but this note from Rikarin seems to suggest that as long as that skull is nowhere near that spire, technically, it prevents Gyadza from getting out of there. I mean, Gyadza's still there apparently, but perhaps that's something you guys can tackle later.
So, you guys.
Yeah, you
How'd
guys.
this go? What should we do with it?
I mean, it seems like, from my limited understanding, that said skull should not. I don't know.
You got that? You got that mortar and pestle, right?
Yes.
I said we bust it and grind it up into dust.
Who's sniffing it? I mean, wait a minute. Sorry, not sniffing it. Just first thing that came to mind. I don't sniff skull dust. Erie, can you use it? You use the dirt.
Nope. Just wanted
No.
to destroy it.
Well,
Is
Chris.
the water in the area, is it like that the ship came in on, is that salt water or fresh water?
It's fresh water.
Erie's going to hand the notes back while everybody's still talking and fill up his water skin with water from the river.
Grist, what do you think we should do?
Maybe we just head to the Spire?
With this skull?
Or at least one.
well, I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, I still feel okay. Once again, limited intelligence, all brawn, no brain. Thinks that we need to go to the Spire.
How do we get Gibble off the ship?
Yeah,
Tell him
Gibble,
to
you're
come the
like
fuck on. That's how we do it.
you're seeing your party like sort of talking like way too much and using big words and going to the Spire, and you're just waiting for them to come on the boat.
Guys, come on the boat already, you slowpokes. Let's go home. We got all the
But-
gold and treasure we need.
But
And the special
Slowpokes.
shiny key. Come on.
oh, Gibble,
You know what?
please.
The gold chalice. Gibble's gonna take the golden chalice and take the key and just bang the two together. Start making noise. Come on, come on.
Someone kill him.
It is such a Gibble thing to do. You're absolutely correct. Oh my god.
Erie's going to pull out his chalice. Does Erie notice anything about his chalice?
Do you?
No,
Okay.
it's just a chalice, like gold. Yeah, it's innate. There's nothing going on with that.
Okay, he's just going to sit there and look at it.
Okay.
Perhaps we should show these letters to the ship's captain. Maybe they know something about this.
Hey, that's a great idea.
They could give us some direct. Oh, Resh, I knew we keep you around. I do. You're so useful.
Thanks.
Yes. Yeah, Resh.
Yeah, your ice penis is so helpful.
Resh, would you like a Resh? I have some food in my pouch. Do you want a snack?
No, I just kind of want to die again.
No, you don't. Oh, Resh. No, you
Wow.
Aw. Come on, big guy. You don't want to die.
No, you don't. Remember, we saved the kingdom, Resh. We're capable.
I can't believe I was told to find you. But it still amazes me.
Resh,
The
Resh.
fate of the world relies on these people.
Just out of
Resh.
curiosity, who told you to find us again?
Oh my God! See the backstory from 6 episodes ago. How do you think I got us here?
We're still not at the Spire.
Literally goes
Red.
back to episode 1 of this campaign.
Rash.
I know it only happened like yesterday, but to me it feels like it's been like 3 months. Okay. A lot has happened in the past day.
I will say the heroicism is found in the most unlikely of places. In people.
That's nice, Terex.
It is. It's fucking nice. It's really fucking nice.
That's nice, Terex.
Necromancers.
So fucking nice.
The one that you guys encountered a long time ago. I battled with him. He nearly mortally wounded me. He told me to bring you here.
Oh yeah.
That we would meet his
Caither
master.
Woon. Caither Woon was his name.
Oh yes, that was a few drinks ago. Yeah, I recall that.
I
Okay,
didn't want to use
yeah.
too many words and fry out their brains. I'm giving them the cliff notes because they didn't pay attention the first time.
I mean, I paid attention, but a lot.
Ooh,
has
blah blah
happened
blah.
in the past
Backstory,
day.
not of anybody's interest. Blah blah blah.
Let's face it, you were like the biggest asshole yesterday.
Only plus
and
one
you tried to kill us.
I hadn't even betrayed you at that point. You didn't even know any of that yet.
It happened yesterday. It was yesterday.
It was.
I know.
Oh my god.
Like I
It was
really
literally-
hated you yesterday. Okay.
It was like a long sleep and 2 hours ago. It was like mortal
So-
enemy number one.
She had one good dream about him. One.
Right. And they wake up best friends and just making coffee for him.
I don't even know why I was making coffee for you this morning. I don't even know.
The coffee was good, by the way. I'll
Thank
chime
you.
in on that one. Yes, it was
Thank
good.
you.
I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
I enjoyed
You
making
guys
it.
want to like show this to Captain Nikov?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some navigational direction.
Does this mean
Yeah.
you all are getting on the boat?
I'm getting
Yeah,
out.
they are getting on the boat.
We are
Yes.
getting on the
Gary's not-
boat.
Erie's gonna stand on the dock and just watch.
Oh, for
Okay.
fuck's sake.
What's
Erie,
wrong
come
with
on.
Erie.
So you guys get on the boat, and I'm assuming, I guess, Tatara, you hand the notes to Captain Nikov.
Yes.
So he's like, "What? You want me look at paper?" So he's like, he looks down, looks up at you. Oh my god. I don't know how to read this language. What do you want me to do with this letter?
Oh, damn it. Let's see. I can read it to him. Yeah.
Would you
You
like
can
to have a bedtime story read to you, Captain?
You can speak bad Caucasian Russian accent actor language.
No.
Yes.
Stereotypical Russian accent guy.
Maybe Gris knows how to do that. He's like quirky and everything.
I don't know. Torga has her hand a pretty really fucking bad accent, so she could.
How
It doesn't
far
matter.
away is how far away is the ship sitting from the dock?
It's at the dock, so I mean you're like on the well, let me show you here. Let me get that back up. Since everybody's read that one, let me go back to the map.
Chris, you look a little sleepy.
I'm about. Sorry. My day started at 4 a.m.
Oh boy. So basically right now the ship is exactly where you see it. It's like the plank is down. Right now everybody else but Erie is on the boat sort of playing around and showing Captain Nikov the papers.
Yes.
And Yeah, so that's where the boat is.
Okay.
So, can we ask Captain Nikoff how to get to the Spire?
Well, you don't have to ask him. You guys have a map how to get there. I will show you the map.
Whip that map out, baby.
Whip it good.
Whip it out your pants and show it to him.
Whip it into shape.
This is how you get to the Spire.
Ooh, it's big.
Make it
That was one of the
left.
papers from downstairs.
Okay, I did see. Okay, I did see
Here-
that. No, I did, but I have to. Just because is that land arrow or is that water arrow? Just saying, just asking.
Yeah, that's like you guys are walking on land. It's like half a day's travel up towards
Okay, so
that
we
area.
getting the fuck off this boat. All right, that's what we doing.
Okay.
What do you mean we're getting off this boat? We're gonna go back home.
Gibby, honey, Gibby. We're not done with this quest yet.
Yeah, we are. We got the gold.
No,
Let's go home.
no,
We got the
honey,
shiny.
that's
It's
not
on that
all
night.
we needed to do, honey. That's not all we needed to do. We have to keep pursuing the big bad, and we have to walk a little bit more and go to the Black Spire.
Big bad. What are you talking about? We got, and Gibble's gonna hold up his bag with all the gold in it. All the gold. And all the shinies that we need. Now,
Gibble.
get out of here.
Gibble, what's in your pocket?
He's gonna pull out the chalice.
That, but what else?
Yeah, what were you banging on it?
Oh, he's gonna drop his bag and a little bit of gold will scatter about, and he's just gonna hold up the key. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Think
Yeah.
about what that opens and how much gold could be in that.
Ah,
Wow, that was really smart, Chris.
The key and the chalice. I do the clingies, as in he'll do it, and he'll open up something. Got it.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have more things to do, Gibble.
So more gold. Great.
More
All right.
gold.
All right.
More gold.
Let's-
Yes, yes. So we have to leave the ship because we have to walk where we must go.
God
I
damn
know.
it. was
I know
really
you're
waiting to go
tired.
home.
I know we're all tired. I can't wait to get back to our tavern either, but we must get this done first.
All right, fine. We'll just start. Let's find the rest of this gold and then get out of here.
Agreement.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's adventure. Chapter 22 is in the books. And To the Spire, Part 2 will be coming next.
Yeah.
We are going to be taking a 2-week break. We have Good Friday coming, and then I'll be out of town. So May 2nd, I believe, is the next Friday will be live. So
Woohoo, eagerly await.
Yep, already in May, I believe. Let me take a look here.
It's gonna be
18th, yep, May 2nd. Yep. Good Friday is the 18th, 25th. I'm out of town. May 2nd, just before May the 4th, to be with you.
Yeah.
Have a great night, everybody. Thank you to our
Holiday
players.
year.
Thank you to the
Good
chat.
night, people.
We'll be
Friends.
seeing you guys in 3 weeks, May 2nd. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.